I actually asked earlier this week just to be safe.
Go in there just talking about how
and it would go to
a big player to keep an eye on.
I'm trying to explain it to you, but basically, if you're on the corner or corner on the side, it would go to the other side, and whatever's touching over there.
Angry Joe with the 8-6.
Same thing if you're at the top. Then if you're at the top, and you'd have the three that surround you. Then the one on top of you would actually be the one from the bottom.
Angry Joe with 8-6.
Another guy came
makes
in
110 pre-flop.
There's that guy that wants to offer you a job. He came in. Vertical. Remember when I said me and Brittany went out with that couple that's a regular at Cheers, and he works for that steel company.
We're gonna go 3 ways.
That guy, he came in and asked me how Isaiah did, and I was like, and I didn't get to watch, but I saw this article. I was told it to me, and she's like, oh my god, those are like crazy people. Curtis Martin and Edgerrin James.
James is a legendary.
That's who he said. He's like Edgerrin James because I mispronounced things. Edgerrin. It's insane. History of the NFL.
Score of 16-0.
So this is
anything for you, buddy.
Fan Nation. It says Isaiah Bowser compared to NFL greats plus the NFL draft.
Corey picks up an open-ender with top pair.
And even in this article, it says he's likely to be one of the NFL draft's first running backs taken. As a way of measuring future success, consider the following about Bowser. I like that. As well as his all abilities. There's good reason to believe that Bowser will be drafted during next April's NFL draft.
Let's see.
As an extension of this draft status, there are two former NFL greats that Bowser resembles in the terms of style of play, and that's who they consider compared him to. Which I don't know who Curtis Martin is. I don't know who Edgerrin James is to begin with, but everybody said that he's really good. All three found ways to grind it as tough and legs much like Bowser, and each player also caught the football out of the backfield as well as blocked each category much like Bowser. That's not, and they even point out exactly where I live. This does not mean that Bowser would be expected to run 14,101 yards and 90 touchdowns like Martin did during his NFL career. It's just that people should know that the recommendation already came about to watch out for Bowser during. That's what Phil asked me. He asked me if UCF had a senior day where scouts just come out and look at all their seniors. I guess
Love K9 as a person.
That UCF stadium, so I don't know if they had it as part of it.
No, it's normally during like your practices or something like that. We had the Cubs, the Dodgers, the Rangers.
So they would have been doing that during the bowl game, probably.
It's towards the end of the year.
I love Dino. Everyone, any Red Wing fan
earlier this week, said he's probably going to go to the game in Vegas. But there are two formats.
He is getting invited to it.
He's pretty positive. He is.
Got Homer.
With the rest of the training, I know you'll do amazing. But really, how much time wish I could do this. Definitely know about any more games that they
Wolfgang not picking up many playable hands right now.
So thank you. I got you. I might play in Vegas. My agent is trying to get me into it right now.
Thinking he has to play every third hand, but that's just not realistic. He's going to pick his time. The night is young. Trust me, he's excited to play in this game. He really was going around meeting a lot of the players. If you decided to come up here and play at 2 o'clock, like we said earlier, there was 5 cash.
You sure do know how the games are going.
I even took part of that. Came up a little earlier.
I could have been there this week.
Played cash for the first time. Tim didn't do too well myself.
Way cheaper than
Lost the race with sevens versus Ace King.
John Plouffe said that Plouffe on our stream played in a charity golf scramble
2 weeks ago when I took off Saturday. I wasn't going to push my luck.
John Plouffe, some sort of relation to our Plouffe out there.
Needs a couple more minutes and then it should be done.
Do you know?
Alright, we live. What's up, y'all? I'm gonna do things a little bit different
As I just said
today.
again, Trevor
We're
Lawrence finally has
in
more
the
completions to his
Bosky
receivers than
special. Sitting pretty decent, 136 out of 554.
It'll-
But have the local poker room.
JJ,
They got
JJ
Wolfgang,
Slots,
as you can see in the
J&J Slots says,
little
I came for
left
the free
corner.
ice
We're
cream
gonna be
and
watching
cookies.
that a majority of the
And of
time.
course, watch Wolfgang play and haven't yet to see any of what I just said happen.
Jumping back and
I'll
forth
tell you
between
what, there's been a
the
lot of play at the table though so far. Players right now are talking about tilt meters. There's definitely a couple of players that are fighting that right now, but that's part of the game. Sometimes you got to fight through, 10 to 15 minutes, get that tilt out of your system. Sometimes it lasts longer. But there's been a lot of chips moving around tonight. We got sixes versus ace 8 offsuit. Jared and Angry Joe dancing again.
Oh,
Jared flopping the bottom set, trying to lay a trap. Joe says no thank you. We'll see a card. Now Angry Joe picks up the nut flush draw on the turn. 150 from Jared. Joe's definitely going to be calling this. Might raise. Who knows? Yep. Yep, he pops it.
Oh,
Looks like around 450. Is it 400? 375? Yeah. 375 total. 225 to Jared.
that I was going to.
I have a hard time believing he's going to let him see a free card right here.
Poker Blank, to answer your question, how many in the Super Bowl tourney already? I believe we have 40 to 50 of the seats already sold. We're just a little less than a month out for that, so please get in here and get your seat if you haven't done so already.
It's going to be interesting to see here. Jared with bottom set, 10 comes, so 4 cards to a straight. Good scare
So I
card.
have a whole gift wrapped at my grandma's.
Joe
with
follow
no
through and
actual
pull the
gift
trigger.
in it.
Try to take this one down. Flush out there, straight out there. Angry Joe bets 1,000 in the Jared.
I said I have all your guys' gifts except mine. Yeah. I don't know how it
Poker
because I
Blank, to
literally
answer your
taped it.
question,
'cause
no, I do not.
It is pretty cool though.
Do not plan on donating. I will be working that day. All hands on deck for our big tournaments.
Jared's probably running the hand back in his mind, thinking about what happened on the flop, turn.
What did you say?
Jared asking Angry Joe, what does he have?
Alex
Classic
bracelet
question
fell
from
out of her bag. So I taped, so hers is actually pretty cool. So it's Morse code. It's a bracelet, so the links are Morse code.
Love this bet
And
by
it
Joe. Pretty
spells
much
out
the worst
and-
run out you could
Yeah. So it's Morse code.
Rob, to answer your question, he said, "What's up with the tanking with bottom set here? There are, 3 spades out there. A queen makes a straight, so it's $1,000 bet. So,
And I taped it through it.
but to answer your question, what's up with tanking
And I
with bottom
thought I had
set? This isn't a queen 7 deuce board. That's for sure.
What?
I didn't know if you were listening. I just wasn't gonna talk until you were ready to listen.
Dude, I'm listening and cooking and playing and doing everything right now. So, like, you've said it 3 times. The Morse code is tied to it. It fell off.
Chips.
So I take, how my grandpa's and Josiah's came with that little card telling me what it meant.
Yes.
I had taped hers to that.
Jared trying to
and
get
it ended
some
up falling
type of
off, and I
reaction
didn't
out of
know
Angry
it.
Joe
I
right now.
wrapped that entire thing and everything. And then when I came back home from Christmas,
Shout out to Taylor
when I
for
was cleaning
watching.
up
Thanks,
Christmas
Taylor.
stuff, putting our Christmas stuff away, I found it on the floor. So I had already wrapped
All of the
it,
poker community.
put it
in
at my
Columbus and Cincinnati.
grandma's, and
Oh, okay.
the whole time I was here on the floor. And I
Opened up
didn't know it until I cleaned up and was.
Columbus with him. Played many home games too. It's been
Yeah,
a few
Jared-
years since I've seen Taylor. He's a good guy.
Yeah, Jared trying to. So Angry Joe gets one through.
Nice bet by Angry Joe.
Missed it.
Ace high. Takes down the pot over bottom set.
Yeah, John, thank you for saying that. John says, let's smash up the likes for these guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's get the likes and subscribers as best we can.
Yeah, especially a night like tonight. We're at 737 subscribers. If we can get it up to 800 tonight, that would be huge. They said the countdown to 1,000 subscribers is getting closer and closer.
So the first year we did
Brian asks, is this the only limit that's played for the live stream games? No, this isn't at all. Actually, this is our biggest game we've had on the live stream. It is normally we run 2-5 on Tuesdays, 5-5-10 PLO on Thursdays, and then we run a 5-10 no limit game on Saturdays normally. But then today we have our 5-10-25 game going. We also do live stream some tournaments. We just live streamed our 30K, I believe, was the last tournament we did, which was on New Year's Day.
Tell you what, Thursday I was the Wizard of Oz was showing me the ropes running that thing. That is no joke back there. That man is a talented guy. Let's just say that. Seeing there's constant action, dedication of making sure everything looks good up top.
Nice.
You get humbled and you respect it a lot more. Let's just say that.
J&J Slots, thank you for that. We appreciate that. We put a lot of work into this. And
Angry Joe binks the nuts
on the turn.
Yep.
And Brian, to answer your question about the inquiries through the website. Yeah, either through the website, through our Facebook page. Facebook page is the easier one to get a hold of everybody.
Wolfgang in the hand right now.
I mean, that's a bad no call. That's definitely past your frame. That's definitely past.
Let's look at 275 bet. Wolfgang lets it go with a good fold. Oh, did he call? I'm sorry. He did call.
So we're playing just a 2-5 stream. Our friend Alex, who very sticky, skewy, everything. This is important to understand during this game. Another gun opens for 45. It's just 2-5. So he opens like 9. Some of the bottom queens. I whatever 200. He flats. Ace 9 7, like 2 diamonds. He donk leads like 225, right? And he has like 1,000 back. I have him covered. And I just snapshot because I'm like, he never has ace king here. If he has ace,
By the way, Joe's won a couple hands recently to get the momentum back. His favorite cartoon was Foghorn Leghorn.
Wow. Not what I expected him to say.
Anyone who's watched this episode and has seen Angry Joe today, I think Foghorn Leghorn, that one surprised me. That one put me for a little spin on that.
All right, I like it.
Tufts University in Boston released a new, highly controversial system for ranking foods based on their nutrient content.
because it's like I know that like
And the new ranking on a scale of 1 to 100, Cheerios earned a healthfulness score of 95, Lucky Charms 60, while fried egg was 29, cheddar cheese was 28, and
We
ground
could see
was
something here. You know, Quinn made it 100 with ace queen off.
But it's
Blue
supposed to, it's not real
3 bet
meat.
350 with ace king suited.
he should really never have it when he donks it.
Yeah, it's possible Caleb calls here too.
I was about to say, I like
it's
the-
possible Caleb calls here too.
Yeah, for sure.
And
9-7 suited to hearts. Take a rip and see a flop.
You know, when Caleb is quiet like this, like he is at the table right now, he's really focused, and I'm hoping it works out for him.
Me too.
It's about the best flop you can think of for him. Maybe one more heart, but
Just
Talking between the shows and after the show, and
What's that?
just seeing him on. Caleb has been one of the nicer guys in the short period of time that I've talked
Yeah,
to. He's
yeah.
always in a good mood with me, joking around.
and like I'm really not trying to
Likes to harass me sometimes. Usually makes me laugh when he's harassing me. Can't hold it in. Really nice guy.
because he'll
Sleeping in. Okay.
Raises it up.
Oh man,
Or is that just a smooth call with that one chip? Okay.
Dom, I'm regretting my decision, by the way, of betting the Chargers or betting the.
Yeah. I am too, Tim.
So it was like,
Four of spades. Let's see what happens here with Caleb. Does Plouffe get a little aggressive here?
Could be healthier for you, but
Plouffe mixes it up. I'll definitely say.
creating.
This is some Michigan shit we're talking about. This is no, he cashed for like.
I wouldn't be surprised if Caleb might check to him to actually see if he fires at it and almost snap calls him. But check, they be friendly. Gentleman's hand after the flop. Caleb takes and gets 1.9K back in the stack. Caleb's had a tough run with a big hand, and he's still smiling, still throwing a bunch of those blue chips toward the dealers. True gentleman.
We show up with sixes. He's got 20 blind. It's bagged, I mean.
Man on Thursday, by the way, with Caleb, though. Holy smokes.
Full.
PLO getting 3 hands in a row. Ace, or not in a row, but 3 pocket aces. Folding all 3 times, though. Out of what, 5 hands, maybe? Was it 3 out of 5 hands?
it was 3 out of time.
I told him if I was in the competition, I would have just called him Moses, part in the Red Sea right there.
I wish they would do a series out of it, like instead of just all the satellites, or have like a couple tournaments at least.
And I think he went to like 3K to like 11.4K.
Yeah, it was a
Literally
lot,
like
yeah.
15 minutes.
For sure.
$50.
Plouffe calling the $50 straddle.
Yeah, if there's any
Over
PLO
Wolfgang.
fans.
Wolfgang calling with King 6.
Any
Jared
PLO fans, make sure you tune in on Thursdays. Max and Tim will be in the booth, and that game this past Thursday was great.
First time I've seen Wolfgang step out at all.
5-handed to this flop.
MSBTs in Michigan, like that's probably like the best betting, one of the best.
3 clubs on the board.
Ooh, Jared flops the ace-high flush draw.
That's about it.
Caleb flops the jack-high flush draw and a gut shot.
Don't see this pot getting too big.
Here comes Jared. It can only be Jared. I had to do it. Sorry.
Fold around. On to the next one. Okay, Caleb.
Caleb's going to see a turn also.
Brought it into it again.
Still searching for that 9.
And into it again. Ooh!
Whoop, there it is. Tag team's back again, my friend.
Caleb Rivers the straight.
Gets
here.
there. He gets there. That's sick.
This turn lets it go. Does it try to get here?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty easy fold. We are 152 out of 552 in the Bosky special, too. We have the Reserve Poker Club. Feel free to check out their
You laugh like that.
channel.
I mean, you haven't given
It's
me
a local
good
club
news.
for me.
Yeah, bad news. Touchdown Chargers.
And I got to hear from my
Got
brother.
Wolfgang
He's
Poker in there.
He absolutely loves the Chargers.
Haven't seen him play any hands.
I think it's right half the time, but he
Besides
definitely makes
the
it about 2 times, you know.
New dealer bomb pot,
He told me not to
which
take
you might see now. No. It's not new dealer.
it. Arcadio is right on this one. When I get frustrated or mad at him, I call him Arcadio because that's his middle name. I don't know anyone with the name Arcadio.
Arcadio.
Yeah, especially in a public setting too. You know what I mean?
What, Antonio Arcadio?
Yeah, Antonio Arcadio.
Jesus, if that's not Italian, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
I think 9.
You guys from Sicily over there?
Should open up a pizza place with that name, right?
Jesus.
It's
Arcadios.
all in the sauce.
All right. Don't worry. The Jaguars got it right where they want them.
The Anastasia goes, Caleb is awesome. Was genuinely super excited that there were 2 females at the final table on Thursday. Was he at that table too? Or is he just commentating? He was genuinely excited.
There was 2 females at the final table.
I thought he'd be more excited if he was sitting between
Pick
the
up a
2. That's what I was
massive
getting at. But yeah, he was playing at the PLO game, so he can't be in 2 places at once.
You grew up in the Midwest? Those used to be like the best fucking dash games around.
Uh,
I mean, that doesn't even excite me anymore because honestly, that's pretty expected. There's a lot of
nothing on that board.
Success in the Toledo area at the final table. Their stock is growing.
The king coming in is gonna be interesting because
Seen some of the best.
we're gonna see a check raise here. I'm assuming. No, there's ace on the board. Never mind. Ace on the board. We end up taking it down with the raise. Really have been doing too much of this. That deuce getting there is pretty nasty on the
Just your
river.
run-of-the-mill $400 pot here. King, wrist, king, king deuce though. Rivers 2 pair.
Why not? Nice fold from Wolf.
Yeah, that's enough for us to see.
We could
And not for
have the
half.
Jaguars right now plus 1,700.
Not for half.
To win?
Yeah.
I don't think they got Tom Brady at quarterback, and it's not the Falcons, so I'm going to pass on that.
Okay.
I know you definitely looked at me for a second. Can you repeat that, Wizard of Oz?
Yeah. Red Ted, to answer a question he asked, is the Wolf from the Toledo area? No, I believe he's from the Chicago area. He came over here to play here with everybody here at the reserve. He's been here since 2 o'clock. About 2:30 he got here. We had him bouncing from table to table so people could play on the vlog with him. He was recording during the day, and then he's going to use this footage that we have here. The footage that we have here on our stream, and he's going to be able to edit it from for himself.
Yeah, there was a little buzz in the room today and whatnot. I was definitely liking the turnout and everything.
Shoving it up.
All right, coming up 3-hand to the flop.
Shove.
Or we're just heads up.
Just heads up.
Ploof with the gut shot. Jack gives K9 top pair, top kicker.
That also gives Plufa a gut shot on the turn. K9 going to lead out here for 200. And a full by Plufin.
Take it down.
In between the next 2 hands, I just would like to mention Danny's Cafe in the top right corner there. It's one of our sponsors. Located at 600 Dixie Highway, Rossford, Ohio. Owner and manager is Brad Morrison. Danny's Cafe Rossford is under new ownership and management. They now have the NFL Sunday Ticket, Lotto, Keno, 10 TVs inside and 2 TVs our outdoor main street
Unfortunate
patio,
she
plus
won't
4
be
more out
here.
back in the beer garden. Their hours are 11 a.m. to 2:30 a.m. Saturday and Sunday, and 5 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. They now have new restrooms, new pool table, jukebox, and golden tea. And yes, they now have draft beers. So go check them out. That's 600 Dixie Highway. It's just on the street from that big building over there on Miami Street. And go have a drink over there, watch some of the games. They have like I mentioned, they do have the Sunday Ticket.
Bingo.
Or come here, play a little cash today, and go over there and have a couple of drinks to end the night.
Yeah, I mean,
It works for
you already know
sounds
what
good to me.
I already professed my love for the name of the beer garden, so I don't need to go into detail. But anything
Sure.
about
I like
the beer
it.
garden, it makes me smile. Jared with the King 8 suited of diamonds. I
With
believe the juice is loose. Going up to 75. Angry Joe calls. So I'll be your dance partner.
the straight draw out there,
Pocket
we'll
queens.
bet out. I was
Right time with the
really
call.
tempted to just let that check
Raise the 75.
and let him try to take over the
He
betting
pushes it up to 350.
on the turn, but taking it down. This is the reserve poker room. in Toledo. It's got Wolfgang on it today.
What?
A couple minutes away from the house.
Timing's a little wrong there. Let's just wait.
Caleb is by far probably the
Call, we
most
are heads
aggressive
up.
player at the
Corner
table,
flop.
other than maybe K9.
10 high board, not too much.
2 overs here for Angry Joe, so he may think that he's if he hits one of his hands, or one of his cards, he's good.
Is it 550 from Caleb?
Hey,
I
Don.
know. You know what, Tim? I knew what that smirk meant.
Not one.
I just don't know what he's thinking about, right? Like, I mean, you gotta have backdoor
Yeah, Tim.
running straight cards,
Thanks for taking the seat.
or you
Yeah, Avery, we just saw.
ace 5 off against a shorty. I'm gonna just let it go, just because
Thanks.
he
Don't blame
could.
me. Don't
I mean,
blame
he
me
shoves.
for this one.
It's a tough spot for me, right? I mean, because
That's all I'm gonna say.
we're not bidding many pocket pairs. We're not bidding many aces that are going to shove, right? Ace 4, ace 3, ace deuce probably isn't shoving in that spot.
Now I understand it.
So that's a pretty easy lay down.
So what? A week ago, I learned what mush was.
We are sitting pretty decent. I think we were 153 out of 538.
Looking,
So,
under the gun here to call 25.
voice.
Well, it says Wolfgang has 1200 in front of him. I can see
Yeah,
4
forward.
orange chips in front of him, so that number's off just a smidge.
Also, for anyone also thinking about the Martin Luther King Day tournament, our 20K guarantee, doors will open at 3 o'clock that day. A little bit earlier than normal. Tournament starts at 4. Jackson Kings. Hello, Vika.
Wow.
Angry
Jack
Joe
Kings
with
at
the
9.
Caleb with the
Ace at
back to
9.
back.
9. Man, this
Kings and then, or queens and kings.
is why you play the game.
So we have a 3-bet by Caleb with Kings. We have Quinn over here raising to 8 1/4. Plouffe with 9s. All this action
This
to him.
is
He is in the
King Queen with
he is
Corey.
in the small blind. That's something to think
And the
about.
Jack's
He'll be
4
playing the
bet
same
to
position
825,
against,
so-
the person at 3-bet and then the person at 4-bet. So you want to keep that in mind.
This is no limit, baby.
No, I think he actually finds a fold here.
Yeah, of course he finds a fold here. Why wouldn't he fold?
Quinn hasn't played very many hands.
There was an initial raise
Suited.
from a hijack, cut off 3 bets, button cold
King
4
five,
bets.
Angry Joe folds the suited
Your 9s
bets.
are trash in that
And,
spot.
Interesting how Caleb's going to play this. He already. There it
Does
is.
he have back?
C1 goes.
Oh, he's
all in,
ripped
so
it.
Caleb is all in for 7,000. And the person
Ripped
with
it.
Jacks here, Quinn. And a fold.
nice
Good
fold.
fold. Good fold.
Big fold. I don't know if
Look at
I.
that though. Caleb's going to scoop up about 900.
Yeah. Tim, you take 900 risk free.
Yeah, I will take 900 risk free.
I think I
Ooh,
go
easy
for.
to pick up 900
I would
risk
5
free.
bet
Bet
there.
anything I don't.
Fair enough.
Because the only thing you're getting called by on a on the 5 bet all in is aces.
J&J Slots
That's
from Pittsburgh. He's from Pittsburgh.
Nothing else is calling you. Maybe queens. Maybe you get lucky and get queens called, but great fold by jacks. We pick up ace jacks suited. Speaking of little jack and jacks, I'm gonna 4 or 3 bet this up to 6.5.
Ben with a really playable hand here.
And then
though.
if he
Plus
jams,
one position, 10-9 suited.
Come to a decision, but we do see a fold.
That makes it 75.
75 comes in with the raise.
By the way, I was talking with Wolfgang beforehand. Like I said earlier, his pick for the Super Bowl was the Chargers.
Wolfgang's?
Yeah, he says Chargers in the Super Bowl.
Oh, wow. I mean, I've always liked Herbert as a quarterback, but
I like him as a quarterback. I think he's slightly overrated. People are trying to put him on like Burrow and Mahomes and Allen level. He's not there yet. He can be. But
Or did you just put Burrow up there?
A little bit more consistency. Any fantasy football
With
that's what I'm
Mahomes?
talking about.
It's a bold move, Cotton. I don't think I'd put Burrow anywhere near Mahomes. The reserve,
With the
yeah.
suited 3 bets at 250, and we're going 3 to the flop.
I'm gonna take this,
Middle pair here for
this
Ben.
stream. I'm gonna play it back to
Picks
Jim
up
and
the
Marissa and be
best
like,
back
listen,
hand.
let
Two
me
overs for
commentate for you.
Last time
I'm
he
sure
had
they
ace king
would.
suited, it was ace king of clubs, and he won that big
Takes
king
a free
against
card.
Angry Joe. Queen on the turn is going to
They're just
give
filling in
the
spots.
open ender to Ben, but it also brings in the
And I know
gut shot
Tim
for
doesn't
Quinn
like doing
and
it. He
his two
fucking
overs.
hates doing it.
Though he can't hit the king anymore because the king will give Ben a straight.
And a blank on the river. Angry Joe with the 6 high. That's 350.
We are free rolling in this tournament. Bought in to the 55-cent spin ups. That cycle and spin, ran it up to the 250, played the 250, won 3 entries. So took 55 cents, spun it up to $33 essentially. Well,
And
$33 a buy-in, so
cartoon
I was pretty
by the
happy
way,
about that.
The Simpsons.
You know, I grew up watching The Simpsons with my dad. My dad was a big Simpsons guy, and it was always fun.
Ever think it's creepy how they predict a lot of stuff with the future?
I feel like they make
like 6 years beforehand, and then it just comes true.
I feel like they make 1,000 predictions, and if one of them happens to be correct, you know, it's a little bit of a difference.
Now that could be a valid point.
Talking about the Simpsons, saying Pins over here, non-believer.
Great Nintendo game.
What's that?
Great Nintendo game, The Simpsons. One
The
of
Simpsons
one
was
of
a
the
good
top
Nintendo game?
Nintendo games. Yeah, oh
Okay.
yeah. I wouldn't put it up there with Mario 3 and Zelda and like Super Techno Football, but it's right underneath that. Oh, we got food negotiations going on. I hear there. Pizza, possibly.
Ingrid Joe with 3s, raised it up here.
Yeah, get after it, Joe. We believe in you, Joe.
You spell Illuminati.
Jared with King Jack. Calls 55. Oh,
Spelled
look at here.
it
We
just
got
doesn't look right.
5-way action to the flop.
Avery, that's the truth, buddy. That is the truth. It is the Simpsons 1 in 1,000 is better than anything I can predict. All right, King 5-4 on this flop. Jared's gonna flop top pair.
Coming at you strong there.
Yeah, they do. Angry Joe, the only one with a heart in his hand. The 3 of hearts. Checks around. We're to the turn. Angry Joe, 87% here to win this hand. However, any heart higher than the deuce of hearts that hits.
He almost doesn't want another heart to come.
Right. Amy, yeah, that's what the Jags decided to say after you bet on them.
Joe's going to scoop up the $640 pot.
Angry
Seth,
Joe.
Seth says
The
hello.
pocket
Seth,
trees,
how we
boy.
doing?
Don't know how I feel about the pocket
Seth.
trees.
The Bourbon Mastermind, Seth.
The Bourbon Mastermind. That's a good nickname for him.
Good gun, so.
I think he'll take that as a nickname. I think he likes
I
that.
think he will. I think he won't mind it. I can promise you that.
He'll embrace the bourbon.
He says he's got us on the big screen.
Oh,
Ooh.
beautiful.
Well, good thing the camera's not on us.
Speaking of bourbon, no.
Yeah.
I don't think the Wizard of Oz would appreciate that.
What? Oh, it's drinking back here?
With
Since
bourbon.
when?
Well, I'm just, especially bourbon.
Since when?
It's not a casual beer, you know, just to make the job.
Yeah,
We're
it's just a
talking
casual
bourbon.
bourbon.
Can you imagine you 2 hours in the show drinking bourbon, Tim?
We're in, baby. Let's do it.
I was like, you told me
Maybe
that.
for a free roll.
For the record,
If you ever live stream a free roll, we'll let you do that, Tim.
But no,
First it's vape sticks, then it's
I think the viewers with the slurs, they could almost do side action games on. What did Tim mean to say? 2 hours of the show, drinking bourbon.
but no.
probably a good bet.
Ban and all that stuff.
That'd be a fun game. It'd be kind of like, like Wheel of Fortune, solve the puzzle. He said this.
Well, that's okay. You know what? Such a fun in Dallas and this
Why do you keep doing these
everyone
updates?
again and not for a drink. I know how girls.
Bourbon booth night. We'll just
And
be
she
back
was
here
like,
drinking
I know
bourbon.
I've met him before. I'm
That sounds
here.
good.
It's like, what does he look like?
Actually, that's the next thing you should ask. Favorite, your
So I
favorite
got
little
on
thing.
Facebook.
Favorite drink.
Screenshot. Yeah, well, I was thinking about
someone
that.
will say
before.
someone will say sex on the beach. I promise.
I know it got posted.
There
on
will,
Facebook.
and honestly, if I can go with a favorite for that at this table, it'd probably be
That's
Caleb.
kind of
No, Caleb's a
like
beer
mounted.
guy.
No, I know a beer guy, but he would just want to be that guy to say the name because with the sense.
But then I just got on with Facebook.
I think it'd be more trying to get the
Like
laugh
all
on
the
the
stuff
answer.
that both their moms have posted. And this Lucky is such a cute
I
picture.
just, we talked about it last week. I just,
Angry Joe just raised the 1600.
I love it.
maybe just a call
I
makes
love
sense,
it.
but
Angry Joe.
I
you're
don't really
amazing.
want to go post
Joe
all
just
this.
raised
How
the
long?
1600.
That's no limit, baby.
So,
Corey with King 10
Totally different.
diamonds. Lets him take it.
Angry Joe gonna pick up $640.
Oh, that's a
here.
that's a
Angry
trophy.
Joe
I like it.
with the move. Any 2 cards, baby.
in your arms and
I didn't look at.
yeah, he's in your arms. Like, oh. So it's crazy. So that's why, and like, is it neurotic by like these pictures? I don't think so. But
So one of these times he's going to get a big hand and then he's going to get paid off if he keeps.
There's my
doing
pup.
this. I do believe that.
Used to be able to hold him in my arms. Still can. Still can, huh, Coda?
And Corey with a good laydown.
I can still hold you, right?
Normally.
Come here.
Normally.
but yeah,
I do
look
love
so
King 10
different.
suited.
You all look so different. Your hair is definitely different.
Come here.
Just that time it was
Monster.
Angry Joe going, getting his inner Scotty win.
$50 straddle here.
So I just think this.
So it connectors into the muck.
Still pick him up.
So what up to the screen?
To the screen.
Seth just did. He smoked old fashioned with high rye whiskey and brown sugar garnished with caramelized bacon as a garnish.
Oh yeah. Listen, you guys don't
And
understand.
then Jessica Snap responds, "Okay, I'm sold, Seth."
right.
Like she
You
responded
can't see
so
your
fast to
face.
that.
We got a raise here by Ben with the King Jack offsuit.
And it was like dog who has his own pet
And,
bills,
here in the
lives
third
rent
line,
free,
Angry
and
Joe
is
already
a
has a
bill
quarter.
and
He's
and
gonna
of
lay that
himself
down.
decide 3
Jack
times
eight
in
of
5
clubs.
minutes.
6-7
It's like
offsuit, good for
that
1600. Jack eight, not good for 300. Caleb with a mystery hand here is going to call 300. Plouffe going to continue. And Wolfgang, who had called the 50, lays it down. Wolfgang hasn't had very many hands to play here. Yeah, Jess, if you like caramelized bacon, you should really try Seth's brisket. It's amazing.
But I had to listen to Cole get up every 5 minutes and throw up right outside the
so
camper, and then Fabian
Ben
got up
gonna
and
take a
threw up
pretty
2
aggressive line
times
here.
outside the camper.
400
Then
going
they
to be
both
called by
walked in,
Caleb.
so
wondering if
embarrassed,
Caleb
and they
has
literally
hearts
said,
here.
"We're not gonna tell
Maybe
anybody
something
about this,
along the
right?"
lines of, like,
And
King
he
Niner
both
inside.
agreed. And I'm like, I just went and saw
Called that pretty
this,
quickly, so
and they don't
no
even know
fault
it.
call.
Like someone already knows. Like,
That move from Ben.
it
Playing
was
pretty
just so.
solid cards the whole night. Sometimes
Yeah.
you gotta pop
It
in
was
and
their
move,
fir-
you know,
it was their
they do a little
graduation, so
characteristic
like that's why
and
I
play
didn't
with it.
even judge them because of
Well,
it.
the problem is you're playing these
Like,
guys who don't.
it was
mind
just so
mixing it-
funny and
mixing it
like
up.
so
you have
cute,
Plouffe
and then
right
it
here
said
to
it
call
like no one
400
has to know
with
about
10
this, right? And then it's nothing to
way ahead of
that.
Ben's hand, but we do have that mystery hand, Caleb. Turn pairs the board. Doesn't really help anybody, I don't think.
Maybe he has the pocket threes.
I mean, it is possible that this hand or this turn card did help Caleb, but he checks.
I think highly unlikely though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It is super unlikely. 7 does bring in the.
I don't
6,
think we call big
6-8
balls
straight.
all
We're
in.
going for that. But I
I
don't
think
any
if he
of the
shoves
that,
here,
um,
it's pretty
type
strong.
of, Remus is a big fan of the
I
stream.
think we
That's awesome,
just
Seth.
make the fold.
Remus is Seth's newborn. Hopefully, we're putting him to sleep. And
Way better. What the fuck is that?
Just so much of me is telling me not to
Would have loved to know
call.
what Caleb had there. He said he had way better.
I thought you changed your life, dude. Now you're fucking back at it again.
You could have had your favorite hand and rivered them. All you had to do was have your favorite hand.
Well, that's true.
Seth said Remus passed right out with a smile. Well, that's good.
I'm just waiting to catch a pot with the 2 week players.
He's in poker and training right now. Most
Is he?
people are in
Is
potty
he?
train mode. You
Yeah,
know
he's
what I mean?
poker and
he's
training.
poker and
I
training.
like
I think that's what Seth's more focused on right now.
I like it.
You just gotta give proof one little bad beat.
10K in a stack.
Shout out to David
Having a
Sutton.
good old time.
Too tired to be off the rail.
Big ol' smiles.
On the rail before he's off the rail.
Still waiting for David to get down here, maybe on a Tuesday night with 2-5 on the live stream, Dave.
2 makes it 75.
Heating up.
Dave also is in year 1 of fatherhood too, so his time is a little bit more limited.
Yeah, I remember year 1. That was. Oh, there he is,
No,
right there.
I got
That's
working
no
out
limit.
with this.
I remember the first year, especially when my oldest daughter were, man.
Pretty good on set of her set. That's all you need.
Kloof with the 9-8 is going to go ahead and call here.
Dave's trying to tell me he doesn't have kids.
Excuse me.
What?
Huh?
Take it down, King
Dave.
Queen.
Just denying his kid basically. To
Oh,
me. Yeah, you know.
Okay, well,
You know, it's a classic.
Queen Jack
kids,
9.
kid.
Wow.
I said you're on kid
So-
1, Dave. Oh, we got bottom. Ooh,
So bottom set here for Jared.
Top.
Top for Quinn.
Plouffe gets a little piece of it. I'm feeling adventurous right here.
Bottom
Got a gut
set.
shot with bottom pair.
Well, is that a
Gut
steal,
shot.
or is that a raise? It looked like you put in there.
Top.
Oh no, he just
Holy
grabbed it.
shit.
Jared made 200. He's playing around. This could be trouble for Quinn. Oh, just smooth calls.
Blue
Pop
fire.
control.
Yeah, I
Respect
mean
that.
this board obviously is a very straight-ish board. Calls it 200 to see what peels on the turn. And there you go. That's I mean,
Well, if I'm Quinn, I actually don't mind that king coming just in case you ran into something.
whoa, yeah. Now that also gives him the out of the 10. If the straight's on the board, he does have the ace. Complete rainbow goes check. 3 of hearts on the river. Not going to improve anything for anybody. Just not a good board here for.
Raise up
Jared.
6-5 suited.
Is Jared value right here with that check, you think? Does he really think a guy's going to check it back twice?
I'm calling with 6-5
This game
suited.
that is definitely possible.
Yeah.
Good luck. Unless Serena Surfer shows, then it's a pretty clear fold. But here, I feel like I'm against ace something, ace X. Good luck.
For a little value?
Oh, pretty good flop for us.
Played it with a nice fold
Yeah,
there.
discipline lay down there.
Yeah. Playing some good poker.
Stuff.
All right, and here we go, Tim. It's MLK Black Chip Bounty Tournament. 20,000 guaranteed in the prize pool. $300 buy-in. Monday, January 16th. That's this Monday. 4 p.m. start time. Doors will be opening at 3 p.m., so you can get here up to an hour early. 40K in starting stacks. 25-minute levels. Late entry until the start of level 9. With $100 bounties, every person you knock out, you get $100. We are on 5105 Glendale Avenue in Toledo, Ohio. It's going to be a good tournament, good turnout. Definitely make your way up here. I know a lot of people have work off. It's cold weather, which makes it perfect poker weather.
I agree.
I'm just happy to put chips in the
Oh my goodness gracious. Seth just sent a picture of his baby's picture of its onesie. It says poker skills loading with a little loading bar on a computer.
Yeah, I
Shocker
thought that was
there.
pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Sign's still denying his kids in the chat. I see.
Well, yeah, he's getting technical because I said kids when he had his firstborn. You know, that's what he does. He trolls. Still love the guy.
All right. So on this board right here, we have
Not much of anything.
not much
really.
of anything.
Nothing,
Ace
yeah.
high. We have eights over there for Ben. Ben's gonna be in good shape with those right now. Turn card doesn't help anybody. Doesn't really put out any draws either. Only draw out there right now is Quinn's gut
Corey's-
shot.
Corey's sense of weakness, and he's going to check out the situation, it looks like. Or was that Ben? I'm sorry.
No, Corey bet.
No, yeah, Corey.
Corey bet 400.
Ben, being a non-believer, makes the call. We're going heads up to the river. 1.9K in the pot. Another jack.
Four check. 6 attacks.
Two pair, eights and jacks will be good. Nice pot for Ben.
Yeah,
People
definitely.
don't put anything to look at.
Ben's doing the crab technique, picking up chips. The crab claws. He always got those different guys with different strays of picking up chips, pushing them.
Hey, we got Daniel Meyer in the chat. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Good to see you. See you in the chat. I saw your name on the board for the Super Bowl tournament, so that's good news. I hope everything's going well and everybody's feeling better in the house.
Me, I just folded like a bitch. Ace deuce, you would hit me. Yeah, if I had an ace deuce,
Six.
no, I know not. No, I didn't mean it like that. I would not fold.
So it's fine. So that
Cheers. Was 6-3 suited.
most of your
Yeah, 3-6 Mafia. Here we go. And suited in spades, the most dangerous one.
Raised to 150.
You know what? Active.
Angry
Oh,
Joe.
man, Angry Joe with the 10-8 suited.
Caleb with King 9 suited. A lot of suited hands this.
Yeah, this
big
could be
hand.
fun.
Oh man, Dan, I hope you're feeling. I hope you get better, man. That's pain is nothing I ever want to see somebody go through. So, if you ever need anything from us at the reserve, man, let us know. We'll gladly help out. Top 2 here for Angry Joe, by the way.
Get well, Dan.
Huge. Oh, Plouffe had queens.
The 10-8 hits. Top 2 pair. Plouffe is... oh. This one could get big, Tim.
500 is the bet. King James has asked how much does Plouffe have behind.
We have 11.4K, it says, right?
J&J Slot says not sure what Wolf has behind, but it's got to be basically what he bought in for because he has played as many hands in this game as I have. Yeah, he's been pretty card dead. I'm gonna be honest with you. He was mixing it up out there in the main room for most of the day, but it's on the stream so far. He's been pretty card dead.
I really think he's just had those jacks at one time. That's really the only
Yeah,
hand
and then he
he's
folded
dealt.
them too. Yeah.
Yeah. The night is young.
He's laid
All
on
that he
him.
says.
Come on.
Angry Joe fires it in. Angry Joe all in for 4.2K.
Blue for going over in his head how the hand went down.
I think you bet 500 was like you said. So I raised. Now I'm wondering if I was wrong.
Way wrong.
Way wrong, he says.
Joe's trying to talk him into that call right there.
Yeah, even if he does call, I mean, he's still looking for a queen or a 5 or whatever the turn is. The turn can give him more outs also.
Mm-hmm. And if a 5 does come, expect an explosion from Angry Joe. It was a good chance for Angry Joe to get the tide changing for the night. He's been playing aggressive the whole night. You try to establish a table image for moments like this to get paid off.
Stick with my read or just. I think you have the combos.
What's the combo draw?
Something like 5 something of hearts or like
7, 9 of hearts.
Jack fucking queen of hearts or something.
Ploof,
I don't even fold.
for a combo.
How do you fold?
I don't know.
How do you fold?
Getting smoked, but it's one of the hands I gotta see it, even though I'm pretty sure you're gonna beat
We have to call.
twice.
They're going to run it twice. Ploof says he probably got me beat.
Barry, no problem. No Barry, no problem. Let's go, baby. Big double up.
Picks her up.
And Joe holds on the first board.
Oh, he had queens. They had the things wrong.
Oh, just running quads.
Oh my
Quads.
god.
Just running quads.
Joe
Okay, then.
scoops it. $8.5
Yeah.
Bloof had the
pot
queens.
for
I thought Joe had the
It's
queens.
got to make him feel a lot better.
That makes Happy Joe now.
Happy Joe.
Not so much Angry Joe anymore. Happy Joe.
There you go, Joe.
Hey, Dom.
Oh, Jaguar scored. Wow.
Oh, I just wanted to get
Then set the trap. Congruent.
That's a good job by Joe, too. Like I said, he
Looking so congruent with that hand, buddy.
coming at him all night. You get paid off for
Got
certain
him.
situations like that. So
That is true.
Got him.
good job staying consistent throughout the night, playing a certain way.
The power of the Woodhaven nuts.
Tamales, 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 tamales. You guys want some tamales?
Shout out to the Huffinator.
Bring tamales in and sell them.
3 pieces. Does any of them being
All right. Hear that? Tim?
Interesting.
Little Gamby. All players before the game
Little gambles.
decided that they are doing a 100% match stack. Normally it's 75% match stack, but every player agreed to a 100% match stack for tonight's game.
9. Well, that's kind of mostly what I've heard. Well, I'm not trying. I just don't like it.
On your ass tacos, I'll tell you that.
Caleb with the King 5 suited in clubs wants to come along for the ride.
2 makes it 2 1/4. 3 fold.
Quinn raises up to 225 with the ace deuce of diamonds.
Stay here seeing the phone now.
Our guest has a coat on it. It's your table.
We're okay.
It's covered my veins. I'm in so many high situations. Yeah, leverage situations.
Here we go, 3 to a flop. 9 in the window. And look at this flop, Tim. Ace Jack of hearts for
7 does bring in the straight, though.
yeah, little something something. Oh, bless you, Tim.
Thank you, thank you.
Cannon takes the pot down. My fellow Voltron buddy.
Dakota would have a hard time adjusting to the distance in the office.
Here's up there.
Another
They have-
interesting fact about Wolfgang, though, he also played soccer.
Yeah, but I don't think like what do you
Really?
nothing's
Yeah, soccer.
crazy gonna happen.
I just didn't.
Pretty good accomplishment anytime you play a sport like that. You must be pretty good if you're playing at the college level.
Yeah. We actually had two
Way ahead.
soccer players in here earlier, in Brevin and Kyle Blassingame.
Nice.
They both play for BG, so that's kind of cool to see. And college athletes coming here.
Yeah, he does,
Talk
but
about who's enjoying
I mean,
watching that recently.
it's all about your lungs. That's all it is.
USA definitely got me excited. I'm not a huge soccer guy, but
But,
I do get excited for the World Cup. And
So yeah, like first couple.
Yeah,
honestly, I don't know all the strategy when I'm watching it, like I would with like football or basketball or even baseball. But at the same time, it was fun to watch. Got into the games. Had a couple times where I was with my brother and watched.
You all right?
He would start yelling at the TV.
Yeah, so during the World Cup this past year, I was Keith, one of our players here, and someone that watches the stream pretty frequently. He took myself and Daniel out to the bar early in the morning, got us some breakfast, a couple of drinks. We watched the World Cup. Unfortunately, USA lost, but really good time. A lot of yelling going on during those games. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah. If you can find a bar that has a lot of people into those, it is fun atmosphere.
It was.
By the way, atmosphere. Went to the Mommy Brewery on Monday. Tried out that Christmas beer where they put the sugar and cinnamon around the edges.
Yeah, that's Kevin Wall's favorite drink.
That literally.
Keep checking it.
And I rotated every sip, so I made sure I got every.
157 out of 479.
Going down. It's like
Well, I feel it. Oh, I feel like we could bluff this. Huh?
Get those back here right now. Can we DoorDash some of those?
Just not willing to
Oz,
risk.
If you want to get on that,
chips,
that
so.
would be amazing.
The three of
We could stream till
spades
2
Quinn has
a.m.
ends up taking it down.
Quinn has Jack.
Got the jiggities for
200.
to win again. Got the jiggity jacks. Second time he's had him.
Bob K asked Fast Eddie didn't do a bomb pot. When is one due? I'm assuming if Fast Eddie didn't have one, would probably be the next dealer coming in. That last one was actional.
Y'all break.
Yeah, that much. Pocket Jacks versus Jack 10 suited and hearts. Heads up. K9 and Quinn. Quinn wants to see where he's at. Bets, takes down the pot.
Right at
On to the next one.
average stack, a
Says
little bit
Great
above
Lakes
it.
Christmas ale is magical.
It is.
It is.
Here's the stacks, by the way. There's been a lot of action tonight. Angry Joe with 8.1K. What a comeback. Plouffe at 7.8. Quinn at 7.7. K9 7.5. Corey 6.7.
Speaking of the
Caleb,
K9.
6.5. Ben 6.2K.
Absolutely
5K,
dead
Jared
after
at
the flop.
4.7K. It's a lot of money on the table.
That team that could came.
Plenty of money on the table.
Could come that would
It's
help.
going to be a fun game. Big pots are even going to be getting
You're
bigger now.
down to 5.73.
Is that right? Am I seeing that right? It's only 9:54.
Pay to lose.
We got
What's up,
2
boy?
hours left in the stream. There's going to
That
be.
is true.
We could definitely be seeing the 12K pot. It's definitely not out of the realm.
Reserve.
Got a good message right there.
Yeah,
That was actually like a clutch message, should
Yeah.
we say?
I know. We're in. Ace King suited for Caleb here. He bumped it up to 3.25. Plouffe called to 3.25 with. Oh no, I'm sorry. He 3-bet to 1K.
Oh, Corey, let's get the 3.2. the
Corey
three.
folds over to Wolfgang. He folds. Jared's got 10-4 offsuit. He's gonna most likely let this go.
Now, what I'm about to say doesn't make any sense, but just as a fan watching this game, the 3 deuce of hearts, I felt it coming. Let's
You
just say
felt
that.
it
I felt
coming?
it coming.
Well-
The old feeling it coming.
We got it all in for 6K here. 6,500 by Caleb with Ace King. Do you have aces?
Ooh, action. Here we go.
Called?
All right.
You said both? I think you said both.
You want to just pull our money back? I mean, fuck, I don't care.
13.1K pot.
Spades or queen?
13K pot here. Ace King against King Queen. They're
We
gonna
have suits.
they're gonna run it twice. Is from what I'm being told. They're gonna run it twice.
All right. That's from the inside intelligence. You got that one,
I
too?
do. Yep.
King in the window.
He just doesn't want to call and gamble with you, bases.
Here we go.
Kloof looking.
Caroline.
All right.
No
so
queen on
Ace
that.
King good.
It's like, oh, let's be.
Like I said, they're gonna run it twice.
5-7.
Here it comes.
I wish I could.
Look for the slow zoom from the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, okay. Now we're looking for a Jack or a Queen.
Ooh.
Jack 7 or Queen. Jack 7 or Queen.
And it's a clean
Ace.
one.
Caleb scoops up a massive pot, 13K pot.
Hungry shark, hungry.
Plenty back behind now.
How do you going all in with king queen suited, dude?
Stands up, does a little stretch.
That's crazy.
Angry Joe claimed he's getting mad at, not mad at him, he's angry at the way he stacks his chips. Classic Angry Joe.
Feel naked if I don't have it.
Wild, dude. That's a massive pot. It was a $13,500 pot, and you're calling it off with king queen. $7,000 down the drain with king queen. Any ace, you're in trouble.
Wow. That was a big one, folks.
Look at him just looking. Look at him. He's just like, what the fuck was I doing? Like, why the fuck did I do that? Let the speech talk get him.
$6,500. 40 and change.
I'm waiting for the needle to come.
That is no limit, baby, at its finest.
Fuck him, dude. He's probably with ace queen anyway. Ace 10, 31 something. How much you got back? Right now. King, queen,
31 something.
31.45.
Nice hand, Caleb.
That's crazy. Everyone's saying the same shit.
Little congratulations around the table for the nice hand.
What's left until break is up. I mean, Kloof's been playing some crazy ass hands. We saw him bluff off with 8 deuce with the deuce of hearts with the third heart getting there while raising 3-betting pre-flop and then raising flop against.
They're saying with the currency.
I like it.
Caleb professing that he is not even yet. I don't know about that.
Oh, I believe he is. I believe he's up a couple of dollars now.
Pretty big hand, Caleb.
And then, of course, Caleb wants all the smaller denomination chips to build towers with. That's what he does.
He's a Lego guy, probably. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's the other question.
Yeah. If we ever did favorite,
Is Wolfgang gonna bump this up here? With
Are they playing 7
something?
deuce?
He
I
is.
love it.
I don't know if Big Glenn's still watching, but note that hand, Big Glenn.
The 7 deuce coming alive.
You did the same thing.
Ben with ace
But the
king.
problem is Ben has Ace King behind.
Makes it 750.
Mine was suited, bro. His wasn't.
It was suited too.
Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough.
It's the exact same suit.
Wolfgang shows a 7 deuce. Just trying to get
Ace
cute.
King Club right now is a hot boy, all right? To get you some money, huh?
Wolfgang's been pretty quiet at the table also. Hasn't really talked too much. Not yet, at least.
Just probably watching all these all-ins.
Right, yeah, probably watching
Just
people
going,
put
what
in
is going on?
watching
Gandhi?
people put in 6K with King Queen.
Just a casual Saturday at the reserve for the big boys play.
Shit was crazy in Texas. I thought shit was crazy in Texas, but Toledo's got some players.
There's only 1-2-5 game going now. I told you. How many chances we got next month? 2. There's 2. So here's a break, so I might be able to get it after this.
Oh, you got
3
Marcos?
makes it right here. 300.
Yeah,
4 calls. I'll go get it.
They don't deliver?
I'll
They
get it
will.
tonight.
Hey, call them back, tell them walk it over, and I'll give them a $5 bill. Yes, they will. I've already done it today.
Here comes Plouffe with pocket queens, picking it up. Wolfgang also has ace 5 suited and diamonds.
Yeah, Wolfgang's got to call 300 here though with this ace 5. And
Is
Did he bump it up there? I saw
He
the
might have.
chip.
Yeah. My head in the way? What?
Angry Joe looking down at King 8 off.
Ace 5 suited is definitely in the 3-buddy range. I think he
Angry
just
Joe feeling a
called.
little bit
I think he
better
just
now
flat
after
called.
the
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
Just getting the $1,000 chip out there.
Brent, you're pretty off base there on that comment there. Just to let you know, it's he literally hasn't picked up a playable hand. This is the best hand he's had besides jacks, and on the board that he had jacks, it was a 3 flush out there plus an ace and a king.
We can't have a pre-
So he's not. It's not that he's out of his element or anything. He just literally has not picked up any hands to play.
You don't want to punt your chips and go in 3 buy-ins just to prove it.
He did 3-bet here, by the way, to 675. So, but unfortunately, Plouffe has queens.
Also, Plouffe.
I mean, I don't know if
Or did
unfortunately.
he re-raise them?
For
He
the
just threw out a bunch of yellows.
Yeah, I think he.
Hey, get his ass out of here. Who brought this kid?
Just happy it ain't aces.
Wow, that's the same one that the dude was talking shit about.
Yeah, what's Brett?
There we go. So we got a 4-bet to 10, over $10,000.
Yeah,
Putting the kid to a test. Here comes Wolfgang.
About how
So like, wow, I try to make one play here, and all of a sudden I get
you don't remember that,
10,000 pre-flop.
All right, I got the motor rocking.
dude?
Oh,
Your cousin.
listen. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I forgot about that conversation. That's why I was like, at first
It's a conversation that you just started.
That was a power play right there.
right.
I just didn't recall the conversation.
Long live the queen.
No, because they.
But yeah, he was. Yeah, it's that same person.
I know. Oh, that's my point. Is that I'm saying he scored 33 points and Wizards
All
talking
right, look at
so
Plouffe.
much shit about how terrible he was.
13.9. Caleb is at 13.1. He's reloaded up. With our powers combined, we can form Gamble Planet.
They played the same way.
Low stack at this table is around $4,000. America, Tim.
America.
America.
Yeah.
K9 with the suited ace deuce, spades. Wolfgang's right behind him with pocket 4s. Calls 200.
There was a pass. It was a receiver. Receiver got the ball.
Jared with 7-5 of spades. A lot of spades out there.
8 calls. 9.
That's king queen. This one could be it. Ooh, Caleb with king queen. Looks like we're gonna have 6 players to the flop. 1.2 in the middle.
So we got a lot of nothing, honestly.
Right now, Jared flopping mid pair.
A lot of nothing.
All the points they ended up still losing 68 to 48 to Pickle, which is our rivals.
He scored 33 points and they
Out
had,
of 48.
and they had 48. Wow, they suck.
Yeah. And Pickle went 1 by
He won by 20. That's just
I'm not saying that, but like, so that's
literally almost half the team's points.
Caleb with the salty fold there, pushes it away. Ploof is gone. K9 gone. Wolfgang with the decision. Heads up.
Square up.
Folds.
I was talking about basketball. I was talking about fight. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, I probably can't dunk. Oh, I mean, I'm not saying that like it's physics. I'm never going to be able to dunk, but I'm saying like right now, if I went to a gym and tried to dunk, I don't think I'd be able to. I don't know. I might be able to.
I think. Jam with you.
I still think the coolest one was when you walked in.
Question of do they have to take a break?
Yeah, so they take a break to. They're
not
basically
fast
taking a break
break.
to eat.
First
Honestly,
hand
that's what
salt.
they're doing. About 50K on the table right now, though.
They have to be at the front. That's why you're.
Yeah, that's why we got the
It's like everybody else is not doing their job, but here's me at the front.
Yeah, part of the reason why we do that food break too, so there's not always one person getting up and eating at a time.
Doing my
People
homework,
gain
but
food.
also
Yeah.
not really
For the
doing my
stream,
job.
if any viewers are wondering, that's why there's a food break.
But yeah, it was a fast break. Got a steal, and then you weren't in there when I first
All right, here's the
got the
bomb
ball.
pot.
Yeah,
Let's get some
you were
Omaha,
walking.
and then we're going to go on break after this, and we'll be back in roughly around 15 minutes, I'm assuming.
Don't.
Yeah, Devin,
No, there
Devin
was
C.
just
You mentioned that the title should be Wolfgang Stream. To be honest, just an idea to get more views. Yeah, this also was shared on Wolfgang's page
And my
and Wolfgang's followers. I'm not sure if this is being shown on his page or if he just like shared the link for people to look into to watch him play. But so far, it's generated about 25 new subscribers, which is really cool. We really do appreciate all the support. And we have 141 people watching on YouTube and
so weird.
47 people watching on Facebook. So almost 200 people. Okay, so J&J Slot says that's how I got here. He only shared it. So okay, so it's been shared.
Nice.
All right, so to get into this hand a little bit here, we have a wrap for Ploof. Ploof has flopped King Jack 9 there with the Queen 10, and then Quinn has flopped 3 pair on top and a
Ben-
gut shot on the bottom.
Ben's getting after it right here. He's got the wrap and the flush draw on top, too.
So for everybody that is on the stream right now, because of Wolfgang, we really do appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. He's been pretty card dead so far. Hopefully that can change here in a little bit. But the players are going to take a short, like 10-minute break to eat. They all ordered some pizza, so we're going to give them an opportunity to eat instead of having to one person at a time get up and down. They all just get a break at the same time.
And
so.
also make sure you check out Wolfgang's, if you're not subscribed yet. He's on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Type in Wolfgang Poker. He should pop right up at the top of the screen. I was looking at his videos today, and it's pretty entertaining. He's got some really good ones.
I have rap.
Free offer for the chat people. I don't know what the free offer you're mentioning is. Streaming in the background of the tourney.
Oh, it is spades. We got a 12.7K pot right here, Tim.
I said, Bob, what are you
A
doing?
lot
this
going on.
Saturday?" He goes, "I'm going to be your date to some event because Tyler
Looks like
has
they're
to
going
work."
to chop it up.
I was like, no, there's no weddings going
All
on. I
that
have no event.
$12,000 in the
But
pot.
you are
They both
coming
make
to our
about
house
$80
because
something
we are
dollars.
having a party. He goes, oh, even
Yeah,
better.
sounds like the right plan.
I said,
There
cool.
you go.
It was so funny.
The bomb pots are real.
Hold 9-5 off there. Pretty easy fold. Pretty easy lay down.
All right.
Big.
Looks like we're going to be going on a break.
We're
We'll
gonna
be
have
back in about 15 minutes, right, Tim?
Yep.
15 minutes.
Don't
And
know if
we'll
I'm
be back here.
live.
We want free prizes. Got to talk to the guy you're following on that. I don't know what free prizes he's able to give away, but I don't know if it's going to be coming from the reserve. So, all right, we'll be right back after a short 10-minute break.
both games face.
Get up and go.
What'd you say?
Get up and go. Get up and go.
Oh, well, this is for the cash game. It's just for the like,
Get up and go.
yeah, it's a side. But during tournaments is a certain amount of time.
Find that road.
Ace king off. Gonna min raise, calling all ins. Obviously, prefer to just take, you know, maybe get. I don't know. Had some rough showings of ace king. We see a very small 3-bet, which, you know, puts him at the top of his range. Oh my goodness, what the fuck is going on here? Do we fold ace king here?
Get up,
Do we fold ace king?
get up and go.
Oh, I can't fold it.
Up your eyes.
Oh man, good luck.
Get up and go.
Ace king versus king queen. Let's go, ace. Come on. Hold. Oh, I was free rolling for a second there. I was free rolling for a second.
Get up and go.
He throws his shit at him. Insult to injury.
Up your eyes. Find that road.
Oh. Split his chips up to 35 blinds. Should put us in the top half. Ace 3 suited. Pretty easy raise here. And we take it down.
Let it all go. Get up and go.
Ace 3 off.
Get up and go. Get up and
You hawk him. You hawk him.
get up and go. Open up your eyes.
I can't believe that dude shoved king queen. Thought for sure he would have at least a pair, you know? The 3-bet, you know, like I said, that put him at the top of his range. So, you know, we're looking at ace king, ace queen in best scenario. And then obviously aces, kings, queens, jacks. Tens maybe. We're 3-bet there as well, but stack depths the way they are. Definitely more at the top of his range. But we end up chopping up with the other ace king.
Get up and go.
We are in 106 out of 354 now. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Open up your eyes. Find that road.
I need to put my Twitch stuff on YouTube. My accounts.
Get up and go. Get up.
We got one shorty at the table. Everyone else is pretty deep. We see Chip Leader sitting out right now. He said,
Find that road.
"Let you peasants battle it out."
Get up and go.
349 left.
Get up and go.
270 get paid. $11 buy-in, 15,000 guarantee. We did free roll into this. 55-cent spin-ups. Took it to the 250, and took the 250 and got ourselves 3 buy-ins on 1 entry. Pretty sick. I already used one of the entries for the 12-5 PKO. Got ridiculously sucked out on. Aces versus... the fuck did that dude have? Something stupid like Jack 9, Jack 10, calling it all in. End up rivering a straight. It was gross. It was gross. 4-7 off. Pretty easy fold there. King, queen. Doing the suckouts. Ace and only an ace. No good. Occupy Mars. Head back that way, my dude. Late regs are over. Ooh. Hey, ladies. Oh. Queens on the first table, first hand of the new table. You raise it up.
Get up and go. Get up and go. Open up
Even though we hold the Queen of Diamonds, we still are going to bet a little bit heavier here. Do not want to see an ace or a king get there. It's impossible. If he 3-bets here, we're all in. We have no choice. We have the Queen of Diamonds. So, and if he was a shorter stack, I probably would have checked. But with him being so deep, just okay taking it down. There's no worries.
all go. Get up and go.
Did you open a new tab?
Get up and go. Get up and go. Get up and go.
Or 8 suited. What?
Open up your eyes. Find
Huh?
that road.
New stuff? That's
Get up and go. Get up and go. Open up your eyes. Find that road. Get up and go. Get up and go. Get up and go.
Let's go.
and go. Open up your eyes.
Picked up the 5, and I mean, did not think we were beating much. I mean, I did bet small. I bet 40% again on the turn. So not crazy to see. Wagmar might be wanting to get some chips back here. If he 3-bets me, I'm just gonna fold. If that silent joker goes all in, I'm probably gonna have to call. Good flop for 6s, backdoor spades, and obviously
Get up and go. Get up and
we getting all in here. Fold, because I mean, what else could he be representing besides the 5 and the king, right?
find that road. Get up and go.
Hit a bingo.
Get up and go. Get up and go.
Picking up some chips at the right time, boy. Let's go. I think we're gonna be in somewhere around like 50th out of 307 left.
Get up and go.
That's crazy. We got value for king chasing a open ender.
Get up and
That was a big pop. That was a big pop.
get up and go. Get up and go.
Get a bingo.
Open up your eyes. Find that road.
Get a bingo.
Get up and go. Get up and go. Open up your eyes. Find that road. Get up and go. Get up and go. Get up and go.
Fuck it. Pay their mind. Try it.
Get up and go.
No. Not till the next one.
Get up and go.
Did you do the runner still?
I just.
Let it all go. Get up and go. Get up and go.
Pretty sure that
Get up and go. Get up and go. Open up your eyes. Find that road.
what's the last four numbers we covered?
Get up and go. Get up and go. Open up your eyes. Find that road. Get up and go.
have. This is something different. But
Get up and go. Open up your eyes, find that road. Get up and go. Get up and go.
it's saying that moving forward that our inch rate is about 236.
Let it all go. Get up and go. Get up and go.
Massive.
Get up and go. Get up and go. Open up your eyes and find that road.
Pretty easy fold to A7. For this is, I'm not trying to get into a pot with dude. Ace 10 I'd call, Ace 7, I think you can just play it down. Even though I'm deep, like him being 80 blinds deep, he's gonna be continuously putting pressure on. If another ace comes, like if the ace comes, what do I do, right? Like, it's a fold an ace.
Find that road. Get up and go.
All right, and we are back into the action here. Our 5, 10, 25 no limit game that we have going on here live at the reserve located at 5105 Glendale Avenue. Player audio back on also as we go here. Thank you for everybody that has been watching and subscribed and liked the posts on and been commenting with us. We do appreciate all that. We are back into the action here. Jared, 50 to call. There is a straddle. Looks like you raised it up to probably, looks like a $125. Nope, $150. Raised to 150 here. Ben folded the 3 over to Angry Joe with King Queen suited.
Also, shout out to Uncle Jeff. Got a text that he's watching on the big screen. Appreciate the support. Quinn with the mystery hand. We got a couple clubs out there. Ooh. Angry Joe flops top pair with the queen kicker. Checks.
No.
Jared saying everyone seems allergic to the pot. Let's see what happens and fire. That's 225. Joe with the quick call. Quinn with the mystery hand calls. And Plouffe has a deuce. Don't let the massage get you too comfortable with that deuce, Plouffe.
So here, that is one thing that we do offer here at the reserve is massages there. As you see, Austin and her wife come in and do chair massages, $1 a minute. She's amazing at what she does. It's really nice to have here.
Talking about the chair massages that you thought that.
Yeah,
That's the whole time. Shout out to Jeff.
He came in with a smile on your face. I didn't know if you had a boner or you wanted to ask a question. A little bit of both. Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
For the record, he was talking to me. He was talking to me. That obviously we're on a delay. I had walked in there to grab a couple of slices of pizza, and yeah, I walked in with a smile on my face because I'm happy to be here today, enjoying today. That's for sure. So
The pizza was clutch.
Ace
We're
8,
the river here.
we're calling fly
River
by
of
Jays.
Don't know what Quinn's hand is, but Angry Joe with the check mark currently.
Checks around. Jared.
All in by Buck Nasty. We'll toss it. Happy to get it in now. Could be
Joe claiming that he
way
hates
ahead.
use him, but he won the pot.
What's up?
What's wrong with that?
First to bluff. I love first to bluff. I got some. 20.
We got Mark Hopkins saying, "What's up, brothers? How we doing, Mark? Glad to see you in the chat. From what I heard, congrats on the retirement, man. I hope you're enjoying it.
I need to retire.
I've been working on it. Apparently, you need money to do it.
Yeah, that's
so a little,
what's stopping me.
irritating.
Yeah.
I think we just broke the money, if I'm not
Think
mistaken.
about those Lotto winners. Some of them in the past. I don't know how much money they've blown and then filed for bankruptcy after they just.
Listen, that would be me.
Damn. Min cash is 18.
I just don't understand.
Let's
I'd
go,
probably be the
boy.
stingiest lottery winner ever.
Not me.
So,
Give me land on Lake
as
Lake
of now,
Forest.
we've taken 55 cents and turned it into $18. So that's dope.
That's fair.
And we still have one of the tournament tickets left.
All right, we got 3 to a flop.
Obviously, we're nowhere close to being done here on the Bosky,
Corey with the jack.
Special.
Diamonds. Let's go.
Boski. Still currently sitting at 62 out of 269.
I don't see anyone really wanting to continue.
Got the Rumble at the Reserve on the background.
Does.
My son Kodo whining in the background.
Altogether? So like 35 points, 10 rebounds, all that shit.
The average is 35 games. The average is like 11.
They-
Child, I should say.
I think they saw that when I picked them up.
It's like $100 to win $8,000. What do you do with that? Parcel.
All right, back up in action. Giddy up. That was the. Got a little feel. Everyone had the little food coma and whatnot. Not to mention, I had a couple pieces of pizza too myself.
Did
which
you?
Obviously, I'm Italian, so I'm biased. Anytime there's pizza on break time is a good time for me, Tim.
You don't want to see my
And appliances. Free plug for them.
$200 to win 24 grand. The other one's
Yeah,
$100 to win 8.
Ace.
With 9 appliances, go in and mention the reserve and you probably get a discount.
And both of them are really
Wolfgang
good.
with the
Or with 9
King
appliances.
7. That's been kind of how his cards have been going the whole night. The 10-8 suited, which has been having success tonight. It's been coming back with a vengeance. Jared makes it.
Keeps
raises it up
raising
to
my
75.
big.
I don't blame him. We've
Just
seen a lot
wait,
of success.
these-
Angry Joe had a nice big pot. with
We'll run
10-8
into
suited.
something with you,
I
buddy.
believe they even ran it twice and it held twice too.
Yeah.
Run it with something.
Plouffe with Ace King, 3 bets at the 300. Corey's behind him with King Queen suited and spades. I'm assuming for that price tag he likes it too.
You just 3-bet
Seems
or
like this
4-bet?
game, anything under 400 is a reasonable price tag with any decent hand.
Bro, these dudes.
Games, right? I don't like picking games. I like picking player props.
Oh, Jared, folding the 10-8 suited.
Speaking of Jared, we have Jared Bucarelli watching with us.
Oh,
What's
yes.
up, brother? How we doing, man?
Shout
See,
out
and that's the thing here.
You
If
have Jess saying
he
that.
moves all
Oh,
in,
my God.
yeah, it's a snap fold.
I do have a max value shirt that Terry.
It's a mistake Plouffe made earlier against the exact same hand, almost the exact same betting structure.
Fishing time.
And
So
Plouffe
Dominic
wanted
C
to
says, can we give
gamble and-
Wolf some cards to play with? Yeah, I agree with you on that, man. And then I
Got-
can't really change
got
out the. I mean, we can't
smacked.
change out the decks. We do have some decks as backup. These decks are cards that we use because they have the RFID readers are fairly expensive.
Sing, what's up, buddy?
And G Green, to answer your question, they are not playing the 7 deuce game. And CLO boss man, hey, yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could go out there and shuffle them up for you, but unfortunately I can't. But yeah, Sane, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to have you in the chat. Sane's probably sitting in the back room at over there at Arnie's.
We got a little straddle action.
You got the shadow for 50.
$50 straddle in play.
Microphones, and then they give us these bags that are
Caleb says no. Quinn with the suited. Dead man's hand. He has the Undertaker.
over there, but they can't. You can't like transmit signals through it. Then you go through a metal detector.
Corey says no. Plouffe says no.
See, Plouffe bought in for the match and stack of 13 racks.
Jess Perkins asked him if they'd done the
Probably
stand-up game
about
at all. No, I don't think they will be doing a stand-up game.
Wolfgang gets in.
Probably about
40,000.
35, 40,000 on the table right now. That's
We go heads up.
kind of crazy.
Oh, God. Who is the reserves official champ? We are watching this at Arnie's. Tournaments, it's all about you, Sing. Sing, you're the tournament champ. You and Sky and Selby.
Ooh.
Because your boy blank fucking stopped playing.
That was you, Sing, for sure, man.
We're going to go ahead and shove the 10s. Okay, getting called by either one of these shorties.
Sing was playing a lot. He was knocking off a lot of tournaments.
Wolfgang makes a bet. Looks like 600.
Ooh!
Or,
10.
I'm sorry, 150. Thought I heard someone say 600.
Yeah.
They're chopping it up. Oh, Wolfgang shows 6.5 suited in diamonds.
Did
Okay.
Made a stab at it.
Justin Baker, you said, did Wolf bring some bang stickers? Yeah, he actually banged a dealer earlier. He banged Vic.
Yeah.
And shout out to Toby Cortez if he's watching or not. He did make myself and Dom a shirt. I have mine on. Dom's sitting next to him over here that basically has the logo. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah.
It's cold back here.
A little cold.
So that was made by Toby, which was really nice of him. So live at the reserve, and it says bang on it. Bang right there. And
Yeah,
then
the
he has
collars-
the same one over there. So
I tried it, but
it's a little,
the collars.
it's a little
coming
cold
out.
back here. That's the only reason why I got the shirt covered up. It got us back here in the igloo. But yeah, that's the shirt that was made for us by Toby. So shout out to Toby. Really do appreciate that, man. Toby looking out, and we showed that to Wolfgang, and he really liked it and took some pictures with it. And
And if anyone's wondering too, Tim was standing up and has the same height as me sitting down.
listen,
You know,
yeah,
just-
that's about right.
Okay,
yeah, that's
fine.
about right.
You got
That's
it.
about
You got
right.
me
There
on
we
that
go.
one. You got me
Yeah,
on that
whatever. So everybody, this will be Dom's last time doing the stream.
Yeah, it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, it's fun while it lasted. All right. But back to the action here. We had a
When-
raise to 150 here by Ben and got called by Plouffe with the dirty diaper and King 8 suited by Jared. King in the window. And, ooh, interesting flop here. We do have the open ender for Plouffe.
Names are always in block.
Classic.
And Anthony Holt saying that we lost half the viewers doing that break. Yeah, we always do that break, though, between 9:30 and 10. That is something that is we've done every single time. So, what does that say?
Does that say Jaguars touchdown?
It does. But it's yeah. We're just gonna stop looking at it. Every time we don't look, we do better.
Yep, just stay
All right, here we go. 7 of diamonds on the turn. No help to Plouffe here. Interesting also if he now has limited himself with that card because if a 6 peels, that gives Jared the better straight.
Yeah, 6 would definitely be a stranger danger card. Oh, another king.
And that's obviously Jared with trips here is going to take down this pot. Plouffe playing the board and with
Now
the
does
old
Plouffe-
3 high in his
Now
hand.
does Plouffe try to make a last Alamo stand right now and make a move, which would be the
No,
wrong time.
no.
Oh. Gives him some rope.
Plouffe checks. He gives up. Nice check by him.
And just staring straight into the camera soul.
But
Oh, Jim Nasser watching. Thanks, Nassinator, for tuning in.
the king,
We
baby.
appreciate you.
Jump up another page jump. Lost a big hand with 10s. 10s versus king queen. Flopped a queen and then 3 aces came, so. But
Stop clicking on
nothing
it.
we could really do about it there.
Stay away from that game update.
We could just call and then get shoved on and fold
Better chance
with,
we have on the deck, buddy.
there being 2 overs, it would have been a pretty easy fold, but happy to get it all in and get a flip
Yeah,
going.
Bossman. Jared Bossman says Jared's had trips all night. Yeah, he's been running pretty well on the trip side of things.
Yep, Angry Joe with ace jack suited and spades.
No, this is what I was pointing out. He done.
Not that long ago.
Right there.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
See a limp by Buck Nasty.
Ooh, K9 with ace king of clubs.
Check this.
It's by far the best hand K9's had all night.
Yeah.
Raises to
Make it count.
1,000. Angry Joe here with ace jack suited. Plouffe with pocket sixes at 3-bet. The Woodhaven nuts into the muck. 10-8 suited.
I think Angry Joe's probably going to let this one go.
I've been have Sadie Sweet and the Alan person.
Alan Wilson says Corey not making no noise whatsoever. Yeah, he's kind of been card dead himself also. Plouffe here, Angry Joe folded to the 4-bet, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, it's on Plouffe with pocket sixes.
We got Shimmy watching. Shimmy, how you doing?
The power of the beard with Shimmy.
Power of the beard.
Who's been playing really well. He's been on our live streams too. People probably noticed Mark. He's played in the PLO a couple weeks ago, 2-5 on Tuesday. And it makes the call. We're going heads up to the flop. He's king.
Let's do
There's sixes, the classic four
I
six.
don't have the time. That's weird as
Oh,
this
wow.
to say. So it's
Just
around
flopping
seven.
these
Nuts.
stone cold nuts here, plus the redraw to the Royal. Yeah, Zach Levine says get Wolfgang some cards to play. Yeah, it's been really tough going for him today so far. Thomas Bear asked me how much fun was this afternoon when I was working and he couldn't make it. Yeah, Tom, it was a lot of fun to have Wolfgang bounce from table to table.
That's enough to keep him in the hand, and he does get the call right there.
We had five cash games going at one point, which was really nice. 2-2-5 games.
5 of spades. K9's thinking here, does he keep it smaller? Does he try to almost disguise bet big, acting like he doesn't want to see a club hit the river? Won't be surprised if he throws around 1,000 in there. 2,200.
Tough to lose that tens hand, but like I was saying earlier, I just
really trying to sell the fact
I don't
that
really
there's
see another line
club.
taking with him having 10 bigs behind, right? Like I mean, it's basically
6 high flush draw
shove it.
5. And well,
I mean, I could call, like I said, I could just call and then see the flop and saw that it came ace queen 6 or whatever the hell it was, and it'd be pretty easy to fold at that point. But you see kings getting sucked out on by the queen jack. That is tough. Oh. Pretty good hand. We do hit another pay jump.
and he lets it go.
We have $20 locked up, 20.75, $21 locked up.
Here's the chip stack.
I'm trying to figure out if it makes sense to jam.
K. 9-1 for K9 after that. Angry Joe at 9.
Maybe 2.5,
8.2.
right?
Corey 6.
A little bit more on.
At 6.6. Jared at 5.9 and Wolfgang at 4.5.
Yeah, I mean we're getting close to I think it's close to 70,000 that we have in this already. So lot of money on the table.
Here we go. Getting it in with queens. Getting in with queens against Biz, and we see him. He used all of his luck on the last hand, so I think we should be good.
Before anyone gets cards. Very sharp cutlery.
No Barry, no problem. And there it is, right on the fucking flop.
Wolfgang picking up Jack 10.
Son of a bitch,
Looks
bro.
like he's going to play. Jared with 9-4 folds. Oh, Ben wakes up with pocket kings on a $75 straddle. Timing is everything in poker.
Son of a
Boost it up
bitch.
to 400.
It's 5.
Is it 5? Did he make it 5? No,
4.
4.
Well, what do I
It's
know?
in my jacket, I think.
Don't sell yourself short, Tim.
Maybe if we shove
Hey, what's going on,
he's-
Vampire? Yeah,
he's pretty
definitely a
deep,
solid lineup
so-
we have going today. A lot of money on the table. Missing you here, obviously. I think Gary's out in the main room. Trying to think who else is out there in the main room playing. So we do have players willing to backfill this game. I think they're out there playing 2-5 in the main room, 2-5 or 5-10.
I'm still waiting for the Vampire T-shirts out. They've been talked about. There's been a rumor about these T-shirts coming out, Vampire. So when you get on those, I do expect at least one freebie. We will wear it on the show, though. The show our support of the Vampire.
Jack 5 here. Ben's gonna check. Interesting check. Bloof had called here with the 9-5.
Yeah.
69 bets 300.
Really small bet for the pot size here. Plouffe does have a 5. Looking for a 5 only here to win.
That looks like a Value Town bet to me right there. Take
Deuce
him
of
to the
hearts
Value
goes the
Town.
river.
I think Ben's going to go the Value Town too again. Don't think he puts on his opponent on much, but he goes at with 1,200. Trying to represent maybe Ace King, trying to buy him out. Plouffe makes a good fold. I'll say if you're going to call it 9-5, it's pretty much with the flop you'd probably want. Other than 9-5 something.
Yeah, Wolf.
Anything.
Wolf had Jack 10 there. You're right.
That'd be about the first hand that I would say maybe he could have played.
I mean, it got 3 bet to 400 pre. I'm not calling with Jack 10 offsuit either.
Man,
I normally don't.
that was a big Bosky special too.
It seems like
I
anything.
think prize pool's up to about
The
18,000.
standard.
So I got out in 211th. I got paid 20. Like, just sucks, dude. Sucks to get it in. So it was not even a flip. Not even a fucking flip, bro. It's
some pocket nines.
70-30 pre-flop. 68.
Wolfgang. Oh, here's Wolfgang.
32, whatever the fuck it is.
Finally, his first playable hand he's had.
I guess Wolfgang's getting in here.
But about a second, the ninth.
We see
750.
Corey with the 9s.
Trying to get that baby heads up.
So
Caleb with the 10-9.
Caleb with 10-9 suited and diamonds.
I don't see him
I
folding
think
that.
Caleb calls here. I really do. I think he wants to give it a shot here at this. Good
shakes the
good
head, no?
lay down. Good
Nice.
lay down, Caleb.
I thought for sure he was calling that.
Good lay down.
Well, we're calling the 1 big blind raise, 2 flop middle pair, and a backdoor straight and flush draw.
Guys, if
Not good enough to continue there.
Facebook and go to our YouTube page. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We're getting close to a certain tier that we were gunning for, getting real close.
Aces versus King Queen is my guess. Wolfgang does just take it down.
Well, I got Plouffe behind me. I figured he was pushing his ass around.
Looks like K9 took the pot. Yeah.
I'll say he's
Wolfgang
definitely
took
got
the
a
pot
queen,
down.
my dude.
Wolfgang,
Your
by
aces
the
are
way,
no
speaking
good.
of a pot, the last cartoon.
Oh,
was a
Queen
Scooby-Doo guy.
7
Scooby-Doo.
on the 3-bet pre. Getting lucky. Getting lucky.
Reeling in some of those chips might get the momentum going for him. Get the, riding the bull, feeling the flow, working it.
Take it, bro. Like, fucking take it.
Wolfgang picking up another hand here. 10-9 suited in diamonds.
Bad beat, baby. Making sure that we all recognize their name. The
Wolfgang makes
fucking
it 250.
call of a
Joe,
3-bet
Jack. Gets rid
with
of it.
Queen 7 off.
Folds.
That's kind of wild.
Second playable hand in a row.
Yeah.
Plouffe with Queen 8.
I am waiting to get in the hand with bad beat, baby, because that range looks pretty damn wide. Let's go back to the reserves, see what's happening. 10-9. There's that 10-9 we were just talking about. Wolfgang flopping 2 pair in a gut shot for Plouffe. Interesting. Let's see what Plouffe decides to do when he leads out, probably for around half.
Everything that we see and that we
590 in the pot. I would
our,
see like a
commentary
250
room
bet or 200.
is, exactly
Yep.
at the same time
Okay.
you guys see it.
He just gets away from it.
Wolfgang, is that his first win?
No, he just got the last one pre-flop. Remember,
Well,
Ace
I meant
King,
like
so
I'm sorry.
Back to back.
I meant the first win on the flop.
Yes.
So he's gone to so that's crazy.
like I said,
Here we go.
He had to dip the toe in the water. Now
Yeah.
he's getting used to the temp.
I like it.
I said the night's young. You said there's certain times you sit down at a table and you're going to be card dead for a couple
Bob-
hours.
Probably
By the way,
on the wrong
Just for you.
What?
Here you go.
Oh, good.
Just a small hedge for me.
Oh boy. Oh, here we go. Pocket sixes for K9. Corey has King Queen.
Wolfgang
and then
with ace
Wolfgang
10.
has Ace 10. So yeah, we're going to see some cards here.
Let's go.
I said you win a couple pots. Now you get the flow of the
Yeah.
table. You got a better feel for the table. It's kind of nice when you actually get some playable hands. Caleb with 8-7. Quinn with the same hand. They get rid of each other's outs. Plouffe with a weak ace.
And I want to meet him and let's buy some cards and open them up on his YouTube and let's go do it now. Like, dude.
Jacoby Ellis says Plouffe just giving chips away. He does not like the word fold. Yeah, he
King nine.
definitely has a looser style than
Making
most,
a
but
call.
You can never really put him on a hand.
Unless you again, Tim.
And I'm like, so what was 400?
All right. King.
Oh, look at King 9 in the
It's a commanding lead.
at the reserve. It's a pretty good sign.
He's going to lead out. Make sure no one's got any of those flushing draws.
Hey, you know how it is. They're looking for
So bad.
Oh, Jeff Roy just joined the room.
Did he?
Yeah, he's probably trying to get a massage right now.
Yeah, I think he's
from
still.
home.
I think he's still slow playing that bottom set. He's still thinking about if he should call or not.
We love you, Jeff.
Just kidding, buddy.
I wish everybody would have been smarter back in the day because other boxes are going for like 30 and 400,000.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's actually off to the side right now, still thinking about if he should call.
One of my buddies still.
Just make the fold. This table's playing like millions.
Jacksonville money line. Well, sir, that might be a losing bet. I'm just going to throw that out there. All right. Anybody who bet Jacksonville is
Oh, is it the fourth quarter yet?
yes.
It's the very beginning, though. They were down by a lot. They're only down by 10.
Way to be optimistic, Don.
Hey, I'm just saying. You can smell little Atlanta Falcons in them.
And Jeff Roy says he'll fold next time. No, Jeff, we just expected the snap call.
Oh, Wolfgang picks up pocket jacks. Looks like the tide is turning.
GLM Power Sports, I will take the under on a 20K pot.
Jerry gets rid of the 10-8.
I'll take the under on the 20K pot on stream. This game does run after our stream is over and tends to get even bigger when the stream goes off. So just on stream, I'll take the under.
Quinn waking up with pocket kings. Smooth calls with the kings. Laying the trap. And then Corey's in there with 9-4
Until
suited
bang!
hearts. Probably
Wolfgang
the winner,
hits it
going
on the
with
flop.
runs. All right, maybe not.
Gut shot for Plouffe here. Gut shot and an ace for Plouffe, as in he has an ace that would be good if it hits.
His cards are out of the box. There's a lot of things happening now.
Oh, everyone's very polite on that flop. 9 on the turn. Let's see if that changes anyone's mood. Corey wants to see where he's at with mid pair. And here comes Quinn.
C2 raises to 1,100. What do you want to have in this game, Cannon?
Tempting, but let's it go.
And our two pocket pairs heads up here.
They were destined to be together when we saw these hands. Nice fold by Wolfgang. Like I said, the old term defense does win championships.
G Green, to answer that question, that is I don't actually have the answer to that question. They do play a little looser off stream than they do on stream, but the money obviously that's on here stays like the money that's on the table now. They still no one goes south or anything like that. If not, the game gets a little bit bigger. I think playing on stream, people tend to not like to be critiqued or not like to have people see the way that they play. But somebody like K9, for instance, has played on I'd say a vast majority of our streams and doesn't mind it. So a little bit in between on it.
It depends on the person's personality.
Yeah, that too.
If somebody don't share your lineup,
Right, that happens sometimes.
all odds, right?
Last time I won it,
They
I
didn't
shot,
get it.
I got 28,000.
They didn't get the 2-pointer, no.
Last time I won it with a single game slate, but it was for half.
All right,
a
looks
million
like
dollars.
Angry Joe makes it 100 with Queen 8 suited in clubs. Quinn with the pocket fours, and then Plouffe right behind with King Queen suited in hearts. He's starting to pick up some hands. We got a 3-bet to 600.
Zay Jones and Anthony score. And then
Actions on Angry Joe. Queen 8 of clubs.
MGM, I guess, like, from what I've seen and what I've heard, MGM's been getting a lot better lately. It was, like, really dry.
Let's go.
Interesting.
yeah, they just want to come play with
And Quinn's going to want to see if he can peel and hit a set. Why not, right? Little does he know, he's in the horse race.
Wow. So 9 minutes left in the game, and I king high flop here.
All right, good fold by Quinn. Plouffe picks up the pot. About just over $2,000 in there. Tim, what's your Super Bowl prediction?
Ooh, Super Bowl prediction. It's really hard now to not think that San Francisco, as great as they looked earlier, isn't going to make it out of the NFC. But the AFC, I mean, I would say San Francisco and possibly KC. Yeah, that would be it.
I have to can't believe I'm saying I agree with both your picks.
Oh, damn. We're screwed, aren't we?
That's the scary part, yeah. But, you know, I love the Bills and I love the Bengals too. I think actually all three of those teams are even. But if I'm picking a team that doesn't have to play the other one in the round ahead.
Yeah.
I like the Chiefs.
275 here to call, by the way, for the 3-bet here, but from Plouffe to 350 with 6-4 off.
Yeah, but the Chiefs and the Bengals and Bills have to play each other in round 2, so it makes me a little scared to pick either one of them. Ooh, no good. All right, we got some action pre-flop right here, and looks like we have loosened up the floodgates a little bit. We got a 3-bet with 6-4 offsuit, a call with 7-6 suited, and Jack 8. All the stars are aligning for a no-limit Gamby hand.
So Anthony,
And here, look at this.
people show up, they're like,
4 hits for Plouffe. Angry Joe hits a flush draw, and then Caleb hits top pair. This is almost like a Mike Whitey's garage hand right here.
Daniel Meyer, no, I have not actually talked to him about that. I wanted to let him play on the stream first, and then I was going to ask him those type of questions after the stream's over with. And to answer Anthony F's question about how long does the stream run until, so the stream goes to about 12:15. At that point, the game will continue, but our stream will end. And we have a bet of 500 here from Plouffe, a call, and for Caleb here at 500 to call.
we don't have the same thing.
Caleb in an interesting spot here, you know. And obviously, we can see the cards, but it's a little bit harder with the action in front of him. Do you think your 8 kicker is good here? almost wondering if he's thinking, should I probably either raising or folding?
They call it manage, right?
Any big cities, there's always some pockets there, usually on the rougher side, right? Pretty typical, at least.
Most of the trash is on the east side where I'm from. East Toledo's most of the trash.
Well, East Toledo is actually a separate entity of Toledo.
Smooth calls. All right. Nice call by Caleb. Seeing the turn. 7 doesn't do much.
Actually, it does. It brings in more outs here for Angry Joe.
Actually, you know what? I did not see that.
Yeah,
right
Angry
away.
Joe picks up a pair with his flush draw. On top of that, if he does hit a 6, that would be just kind of the gin card. Wow, $2,100 here. $2,100 for is the bet. Very
Getting
large
after
bet.
it.
Really going to limit what Angry Joe can do here. What kind of line is he going to take now? Justin Baker says commentary and chat control are on point. I appreciate that, man. We spent a lot of time. And Dom and I work very well together back here to try to do this. So we do appreciate all those nice comments. Thank you, guys. We're in the Eastern Standard Time Zone also here, Anthony F. So we're located in Toledo, Ohio. Chicago area is kind of the cutoff to where you know the time zone thing. So as in 1 hour.
He calls.
Yeah. Angry Joe calls 2,100 here with this flush draw on a 7.
But then when you're Caleb, you're seeing there's 7,000 in the pot. Got top pair with an 8 kicker. This is his toughest spot I think he's been in.
Yeah, it is a really tough spot. Caleb, it's hard to explain. So basically, Caleb is known to play pretty well in these type of spots here. I think he does find a fold. Not saying that that's a good play here. No, either way.
I mean,
but I do think he finds a fold here. 2,100 to call with just the jack with just one pair with an 8 kicker. I think might be a little much.
You know, if he does find the call, that'll be an amazing read right now. Obviously, you know, he did take his time though on the flop, so it's like he's probably thinking
Yeah,
there's a 7
there it
came
is.
on. Hey, there it goes. I understand it.
Didn't make the fold.
I wouldn't have made that call. I know I'm not that good.
3 on the river. Angry Joe with the best hand technically right here, but let's see what he does here because I think Palouf may shove. That's basically a shove right there. That's 7,000, 8,000. So he puts Angry Joe to an all-in. Can Angry Joe call with just the 7 here?
This is what we call no limit, baby. Any 2 cards, any situation.
And the fact that Angry Joe is actually thinking about this, I wonder if he's thinking they put him on missed diamonds also. The 3 does bring in the ace-5 straight and the 5-6 straight. But Joe did put in 2,100 on the turn with his pair and flush draw. It's a really tough spot to be in here.
If he makes this call, it'd be crazy.
Why so much, baby? Why so much?
Well, that's the other thing too, is that you have a player who is not putting you to the test for your whole stack. I guess I was wrong. Whoever asked me if there's an over/under of a 20K pot, GLM Power Sports on our YouTube.
He calls. What a call by Angry
Wow.
Joe.
There's the
Angry
20K pot.
Joe.
Look at that no limit, Joe.
Holy shit.
Oh my goodness!
What a call.
It's okay,
Wow.
Joe.
Oh
You can
my
smirk.
god.
And
You can smirk,
and
Joe.
Caleb
Wow.
and Caleb.
There's just
Look at
no
that
emotion.
statue face by Joe.
Wow.
Like, is he going back to the Attitude Era right there?
I don't
like
know.
With the Stone Cold Steve Austin
I
look
don't
right
know.
there, like Angry Joe 360.
It was a crazy call.
Did you really just try to once again use wrestling in a poker stream?
I mean,
Can
who am I?
He's just
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, how long have you known me?
dipping his
Yeah,
Mountain
actually-
Dew.
No,
Here's
I'm
my
not really
question. Are you
surprised.
surprised at all?
I'm not.
I mean, that was a great hand.
Anyway, so
That was a
uh,
great hand, great call, great poker. That was actually probably my favorite hand of the night to watch. I got pretty,
you're
I'm
saying the
pretty
biggest.
jacked up
You're
on
saying
Mountain Dew right
you're
now.
saying the biggest pot of the
That
night was
was
probably your favorite.
crazy.
I mean,
I'll make the
that was just, you know what, that was what you call 2 good plays. So, like, Plouffe made an outstanding play
Yeah,
at it,
absolutely.
and trying to take the pot down. 2 guys play good. There can only be 1 winner. Yeah, like,
Right.
both players played that hand very well. I like Plouffe going at it, though, too. He really put the pressure on him.
Yeah, that it. Caleb. Oh yeah, what a call! Angry Joe making a great call there. 18,000 in front of him. Caleb now with 11. Plouffe has, it says he has 20.
Beats like ace jack or like if I have kings. Queens.
Ace five of diamonds.
Eddie G asks, is his boy Wolfgang up? I don't know if he's up. He was.
He bought in for, I believe, around at 3, right?
Yeah, so what I was going to say is that he was very card dead at the beginning. He was trying to mix it up a little bit, but the hands, I mean, he had to mix it up with 7 deuce offsuit, literally, to play.
Has he added on? I don't
He
think
might
he
have.
has. Yeah, if so, I mean, it was 1,000 max. I think he's at least up 600, but it might be 16.
Yeah.
It's in between there, I'm assuming. If the Wizard of Oz can maybe phone that in.
So
to us.
to answer your question there, Eddie G, he's in for 8,000 currently. He's he reloaded for 5K.
Yeah, I thought.
And CLO boss man, yeah, we got to witness that one. Cameraman on point, so shout out to him. This is it's a whole production, so we're trying to make it work. But you know,
What a hand,
We've been doing this now for about 6 months. Still trying to make sure we get all the glitches out of it, whatnot. And Justin Baker says Wolf has got to be low key pissed after folding hand after hand, then seeing that pot made of kind of junk hands. Yeah,
As we say that, we have a little technical difficulty.
I don't know. I think we just he might have accidentally clicked off the screen or something along those lines. So, but
We'll be back shortly soon.
Yep.
But actually, since we got this time, Tim, we do have a couple things going on coming up that we can just reiterate to everyone. One is the Martin Luther King Day. We have a 20K guarantee prize pool.
There it is right there.
Yep. This
And-
Monday, $300 buy-in. January 16th at a 4 p.m. start time. 40K in starting chips, 25-minute levels with will be going. I will be here. Tim will be here. The whole staff will pretty much be here. Should be a really good turnout. Doors will open at 3 p.m. early. Also, Super Bowl coming up. We've got a package coming up for the Super Bowl. If we can get that on, possibly for the
No,
for
let
the
him.
Wizard.
So the Super Bowl tournament we have coming up is a $260 buy-in. It's on February 12th, starting at 5 p.m. That'll get you into the 10K guarantee, and it also gets you a $100 square. The square is good for if you hit the square, it's worth $1,500 along with $2,500 for the surrounding squares itself. And then that tournament is limited to 100 players though, so it'll be a freeze out, no add-ons, no rebuys or anything like that. And that'll happen then.
I would
We do
definitely-
apologize.
Didn't you say? By the way, didn't you say that it's getting close to being already half sold already? And
Yeah,
we're
we're between-
only in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, but it's more along the lines of we have a month left and we have about half the seats sold. So bear with us here. We did have a system issue where the system decided that it would do it. Anyways, basically we had a computer issue that we're dealing with right now. Thankfully, our tech guy is back there handling that himself, and we can sit here and talk about how great the Chargers are doing. I'm going to mush them. Avery says I talked about glitches, and there you go. You are a mush.
I mean,
Yeah, I did talk
yeah.
about it, and that did happen.
pretty much that's what happens when Tim takes a side of anything.
Yeah, actually, so I bet the Chargers tonight. I did try to hedge my bet, so my luck I'll get middled and lose both.
You deserve it after what you did to me. I mean, I was feeling great. But yeah,
Anthony-
there's the Super Bowl party logo right
Anthony
there.
Holt says, blue screen of death, see you in 10 minutes. Yeah, that's about how that goes, roughly. It is unfortunate when that happens. It does glitch out sometimes. We are working diligently on that to get that up and running for you, and we will go from there. So, but let's talk a little bit about what we had today. Dom, you actually played for a little bit today, right?
Yeah, I
How'd that
played.
go?
That one didn't go too well as planned. Yeah. So basically got in here early. Wolfgang was around. Got to meet him. Haven't played cash in a very long time.
So not to cut you off, but I did just get the little in-ear monitor telling me that we will be up and running here in about 3 minutes. That's it. So 3 minutes of a little bit of delay, and so that's good news. Good news in the ear. Continue, Dom. I am so sorry.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah, no. Basically, I got it in one time. Though we were three-handed, and I had my 8-7 suited. Flopped a flush draw. Got it all in 3 ways, and then realized, there was one of the players had an ace-high flush draw, so not running very good. And then I lost a classic race with 7s versus ace-king, which the flop came out 10 high, and then 2 kings turned
Tim
river.
and
Did
So I
you-
mean, but that's
Good
no
job.
limit, baby.
Did you think about playing better?
I lost.
Was that a try or?
I wanted to play better, but yeah, no. You know what the problem is though too is, I do think this. I knew I only had about 2 hours to play. I play.
But Dom
more
is the
when I give
one
myself only like a
that
couple
dealt
hours to
with
play. I
populace.
really like going because I did like kind of like force
That
the action. I
thinking.
probably didn't have to
Let's
call the
sit for
8-7
it.
pre-flop, but I was hungry for action.
More
and
of
whatnot.
us
So
there now.
you always play the best, I think, when you have no time limit. You go by feel. You can be patient. Instead, I just wanted to kind of get it in and see if I doubled up or not.
I like it. So, Justin Baker says you got to wrap the computer in a towel, right? Like the Xbox 360. Yeah, that I had.
Oh,
an
the red
ring of death, baby. I used to. Yeah,
I do
understand that.
remember that.
That was the worst.
Oh my goodness gracious, the red ring of death. That man, the Call of Duty days when I remember when my Xbox died and you basically I looked on the online and they said this will last. You could like wrap it in a towel, but it'll pretty much like burn it out, but you'll get about another day out of it or two. And it did work. It gave me through my Call of Duty session that night, but then I had to go out and get another Xbox.
So Hoodie, no, you cannot buy a square and no play the tournament, unless you want to find someone to go halves with on. Maybe give us somebody 100 and they towards their entry you get the square, they get to play the tournament type of deal. I don't know.
Yeah, you just gotta find a shark, Hood.
Yeah. I don't. Preferably not yourself. Just whatever you do, you don't play the tournament though. Okay.
It depends if Hood's drinking or not. Hood when he's not drinking isn't a terrible poker player. When he drinks, that's when he just owns me and PLO when we're hanging out. He likes to call us 7 high.
Well,
on
I
the
mean,
pre-flop and
but the
take
problem
over.
is, was he good?
I mean, when he's sober.
It's all about if fair enough. Just curious since I may not be able to play. Yeah, Hood. If you can find someone to play that, maybe split it up with them. Maybe get a hold of Shimmy, see what Shimmy's up to.
I believe we're going to be coming back.
Yeah, I was told 35 seconds. No, Ryan. Ryan, the stream is not over. We just had a
little malfunction.
We just had a little technical difficulty. There we are, 2, 1, and we are ready for launch.
And
here.
we are
back.
live.
There we go.
We are
back.
live at the reserve.
No, sir. Just a little issue with our with the stream. We got
His
it up
king
and running.
was queen,
Computers
was
can be a
10,
fickle
was
thing, as
nines.
everybody knows. This stream right now is brought to you by 419 Appliance from Mr. Donzel Moore, located over there at 3270 Rulo. That's right across the street from Monets on Secor. If anybody's familiar with that area, Secor and Alexis. 419 Appliances sells used appliances at a heavily discounted price. Stop by or call 419-917-2483 and ask for Zell. And mention this ad and receive 25% off. They're already low prices. So go and give them a call. They're really great over there. I've actually bought a washer from Zell. No problems whatsoever. Great prices. So go check him out.
Along the lines of with that hand a while ago, and when you were talking about the wrestling stick or something, but I mean, Angry Joe 316 could be another clothing line. I'm trying to give all these
Here we
guys
go.
merch money. We got Vampire with his line, Angry Joe 316. I mean,
All right, you're cut off, sir.
I
You're
need
cut
to,
off from
I'm like
any-
Bobby the Brain Heenan. To
Jesus
these players
Christ.
that watch us, guys, I'm available to be your spokesperson. I can get your name out there, okay?
Yeah, cameraman's working diligently back there. He's having a rough day. We'll let him be. He's doing all right.
The Wizard of Oz is running, basically doing 5 things at once right now, and is doing a heck of a job. 100.
Ben T, to answer your question, when's the next open spot for a 2-5 game on a Tuesday? I'll have to let you know on that. I don't have the list readily available. The best way to find out, flop set. The 24th is what I'm being told. So 10 days away, we do have an open spot for
Angry
the 2-5
Joe
game.
flopping bottom set. The heater continues. Think he's going to probably take this down. Oh my goodness! Do not look at this game anymore, Tim.
It was this, Dom. It was this.
Yep.
That's what it was, baby.
5 on the turn.
Oh, it was you dealing again. I didn't even notice.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Isn't it crazy how Vegas says the spread is 2.5 and the Chargers are up by 2?
Well, I mean, when I said beautiful, beautiful, I was so happy to see that score that I'm alive again. Where I was about to do the Mr. Holland's Opus, the beautiful, beautiful Cole song.
Not that I know of. Justin Baker asked. I know we were all blind, but did Wolfgang lose a big chunk? I don't think he did.
If you would have made it like 1,700, you just get stacked.
Yeah.
Oh, and Plouffe waking up with King here.
Yeah, Plouffe. I believe he has 12K. 12. Actually, I think he has 15K in front of him. He does have what it looks to be 12 purple.
Did you win the hand before that?
Or 12 orange and then some purple there. So
I think he's got more than
K9,
12K.
K9 with 6-4 called 200. Wolfgang Queen 9. I think he folded. It looks like Wolfgang did take a hit there. Interesting. So yeah, Justin, it looks like he did lose a big chunk. He only has
There's some
2,300 in front of him, something like that, and it looks like Plouffe has more money in front of him than when we left. So I'm assuming that's who got into the big hand. Are you still doing Chucky's Monday, Dom? Mr. Hood, I believe that has been rescheduled.
That has been rescheduled, Don, because of the Martin Luther King tournament. But we will be doing that the following Monday, actually.
So
shout out the Chuckinator too.
Gut shot here for Jared. Ace deuce, or excuse me, ace 5 here for Jared. Plouffe with kings makes it 600. K9 has a 4, but I don't think that he's going to be calling. And then over to Jared, and there's another ad on there for Wolfgang himself.
That's all it is. Legit half the time, yeah. I'll do
that Cleveland jacket you had?
Looks like Wolfgang just loaded up more like Warren G style regulators.
Mount up.
Mountain up.
It is like at a custom shop. They're not really like, it's not a, I guess you can.
Shout out to Nate Dogg, by the way. Rest in peace.
Yeah, because he's listening.
Said rest in peace. I'm old school, man.
You're old school. Well, that's because you're old.
Listen, rap and hip hop in
Let's
its
see.
prime was easily between
listen.
like 88 to 97.
$3,200 pot here. Plouffe
Oh,
got
feeling it
1,200
now.
into Jared. Jared can win with an ace or a 3.
Fail.
Jared thinks he's being bamboozled right now.
I don't think he thinks he's being bamboozled, but I
Sure.
think he knows that he has outs. If a random 3 peels here, you know, it'll definitely be a card that I think he can get paid off on. If an ace hits, I think that shuts Plouffe down a little bit.
I just don't think there's enough in the pot. He wants to be a 5-1 dog right now. 'Cause he's got to be.
Well, he's
thinking-
4-1 dog.
Is he 4-1?
He's 4-1 dog.
Yeah, he
here.
is 4-1.
And I mean, he's calling 1,200.
Yeah,
No,
get
he
rid of
folds.
it.
He was
Even
calling
4-1.
1,200 to win.
Yeah.
I mean, to win 32. So I mean, it's not close enough odds wise, I guess you would say.
I guess you're playing against, Plouffe is aggressive, though. You might be
Right.
able to get paid off, but he's also made some good folds, too.
You get them at like another 60. You get them at a decent deal. Like
Angry Joe. Look at the start that Angry Joe had. Remember what I said? Keeps adding stuff. Look at that. 22.6.
Ahead of everyone.
Angry Joe 316.
First of all, you're talking to
Well, I cashed out my Chargers bet.
I'm having a good time, and I'm just here.
That's right.
Let's go.
Cash it out. Lock it up.
You got me
Defense wins championships, like we said in poker. So do it in your cash.
Just
out
like
league.
that, we're probably top 10 or top 5.
in. So now I'm
that's sick.
Oh, man.
All right, here we go.
What's the catch? There's no catch. You just get floor seats. Oh, all right.
Wolfgang gets rid of it. Jared throws it away. Not seeing much right here. A couple jack deuces. No thank you to any of those. Caleb with a weak ace.
Cleveland, not all of them are like
Calls.
it's like a stadium style or stage style.
I gotta put my legs on the floor, out, and then the ref.
All right, we're going heads up with the ace 7 versus king 8, both offsuit.
Like lean back, 'cause like
Oh, ace and king and right on the flop. I see something there. Snap calls.
The court, right? Or like this, like this.
yeah.
Another ace, which could be a
That's
bad
true,
card. I was about to say that could be a bad card for Plouffe. Makes him a non-believer that Caleb has an ace, seeing 2 out there. Caleb could go the value town right here. Maybe make it like 3. Oh, he doesn't
With the
do
limp
unders.
behind,
The
too.
Milkman is coming out. Yeah, that is a Milkman bet of the day. Vitamin D milk. That was a whole milk bet.
You got fucked in the playoff tickets, bro. Feel bad.
That's what I'm
All right, we got a $50 straddle in play.
Look at this. Wager 50. Could win money right now on that.
Yeah, might as well.
No. Ain't no quitting me.
All right, pocket tens for K9. Wolfgang with ace queen right behind him. We could see some action right here.
Yeah, Wolfgang finally picking up some playable hands here. I'd love to know the name of the Pokemon that he has sitting up there. Anybody know that?
Oh, I told you to do Pokemon. I know what Charizard is just because I've seen streams that it's
400.
worth a lot of money, those cards. That's about as much Pokemon as that.
Mudkip. Okay, good call, Justin. I'm glad to know. We had a guy earlier in here. He also had a Pokemon that was used as a card protector. It was a Gengar.
You know, I take that back. I saw that video where that guy keeps mispronouncing it, and they got that one lady that's really mad about it because he keeps mispronouncing the names. That was a funny video with the Pokemon.
Hood says, me, D-Rock, and TD getting Roadhouse Monday at 6 if anyone wants to join.
We'll probably be here working.
Yeah, I'll be here working. But hey, you guys go there. If it's not free, I'm not showing up.
I think they should all just come and play in the tournament.
You know, I think that's maybe why they're going, but apparently not.
You should just go out to eat at 2 o'clock.
Queen high flop here for Wolfgang. Wolfgang flopping the best.
Yep. Top for Wolfgang.
After he 3-bet to 400.
Obviously, he's not going to slow play this with the straight and the flush draw out there. I'll be surprised if it makes us about 900-800.
That's at 1.3 right now. Pretty bad.
Maybe that's the question that you should ask some of these younger guys next week. Your favorite Pokemon growing up.
I don't even know what that is, Tim.
It's better than asking what your favorite wrestler is.
Don't.
Half pot.
Really?
Struck a nerve. Struck a nerve,
Are you
everybody.
really Hey,
Struck a
Alton
nerve.
Towns.
Check.
Viewing audience
Straight
right
draw.
now. We got 46 people watching on Facebook.
Hold
I know
on. We
that.
got a big
There's some
hand.
more.
I had to poke your butt.
Oh my goodness gracious! Yeah, let's
That
cut
goes
that
straight
hand.
draw,
After this
so-
hand, we're gonna address this real quick.
So you wonder what's going through his mind right now. Is he, wow, this looks like a $1,700.
Yeah, it's a blank on
17
the
or
turn.
16. I'm not 17.
Yeah. $1,700 bet.
Donald Hood says Squirtle was way better than Ric Flair.
If Hood says that, that doesn't mean much to me.
I'm just going based off of what's said down in here and how honest it
We got a
is.
big hand right here with 1.7K bet on the turn.
Minus 13. No, minus 7, second half. Minus 7.5. Yeah, I would bet that. So you live bet them? To win, or you live bet? I parlayed the points on the
K9 lets it go.
Good fold by Kane on here. Big pot, a pot that was well needed by Wolfgang
Yeah.
to get back on the right path here.
Yeah, 1.5K profit right there.
Yeah.
Let's go for backs.
But back to what you were saying, I guarantee if we ask the people right now,
All right, we have a
old school wrestling versus Pokemon, which is more interesting. It's got to be
Thing
old
would
school wrestling. I mean, you got Razor Ramon,
Probably just
Mr.
3-bet.
Perfect, Brett the Hitman,
Show, I would say. So.
Undertaker,
man.
and then you got these Charizard things and things I don't even know how to pronounce. It's a no-brainer.
Here we go. 4th and 1 by Jacksonville at the 41. What do you do?
I can't believe Hood just went for Ric Flair like that. What an ultimate troll job.
Rice
right
and
there. He
beans
knows
and
me.
consuming.
I've known Hood for over 10 years. He knows that hit the chords right there, too. Unbelievable. You pick
Wolfgang, back-to-back hands.
Wasn't
I'm
even
pretty
a
sure
funny guy.
he ended up folding.
Just to push the buttons. I love
Yeah.
it. Dance, puppet, dance.
All right, 225. Wolfgang makes it 75. We got a 3-bet with 5-3 suited with Ben. I love how Ben just wakes up randomly. He's like, you know what? I'm going to go after Wolfgang right here. 5-3 suited.
What
Let's
size
three-bet
did you
it. I
have?
love it. Then Poof re-raises with Ace King.
Ploof raises to
Plouffe,
700.
Yeah. And he takes it down. Get down. Do it. The chopper.
Yeah, Justin Baker. Good point. I don't see wrestling cards going for hundreds of thousands of dollars either. Yeah, you're right, man. Wrestling
What is
hashtag
that?
overrated.
Oh my gosh. Now it goes by sports card values. Unbelievable. I mean, I got no argument with the card thing. Don't get me wrong.
Oh my lord, Travis Etienne around the right end for 25 yards.
Oh, let's go. They're in field goal range, aren't they?
You simmer down, sir. But they are.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. Did he fumble? I'm sorry.
Aces versus kings.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
pocket aces, pocket kings, and pocket
Oh
aces.
my God!
What is going on?
Angry
the
Joe
fuck?
stuck
I'm
in the
standing up
middle.
for this. Hold on.
Angry Joe
I
stuck
am
in the
getting out of
middle.
my chair for this one.
Oh no.
You gotta like stand like you're at the stadium. Tim,
Angry-
stand up.
Yeah.
Stand up like we're at the stadium,
Oh,
Tim.
let's simmer down here, sir. We
Oh,
got
no.
chairs for a reason.
Hey, this
Oh
is why
my
you
God.
come
What
and do
the
this job.
fuck?
Right
we
here.
got a
Look at this.
we got a 4-bet here to 1,000.
What is going on here?
King 10. By the way, King.
Aces,
Okay, hold on. King 10 was just mucked, so that leaves Angry Joe with one out.
Yeah, he
Wow.
doesn't even have diamonds or clubs.
Well, obviously, all 4 aces.
Yeah,
are
he would
out.
have to get a
Wow.
4-card straight.
Wow,
I mean,
that was great insight there, Captain Obvious.
Wow.
hey, listen, I got a little excited. I was not looking at the details right away. This is no limit.
Oh, so
This is
Steven,
no limit.
thank you for pointing that out. So I did not see that.
King 2 much
Yeah,
also.
all the kings are gone. All the kings have been mucked. Here's a big bet. Oh my lord, Angry Joe just 22,000 in front of him. Big all in. Biggest bet here with Caleb has 10,000. Wow, Angry Joe make a clip for 10K in this hand. That is crazy.
Wowzer.
Donald, Mr. Hood, just letting you know, all the kings have been folded. He is only obviously looking for
Straight.
8, 9, 10 Jack Queen on this board.
Look at Joe, though,
Or
not
9,
snapping.
10 Jack
I mean,
Queen,
Joe
sorry.
is seriously thinking about this. You got a 4-bet the 1K, a guy pushes in for 5. If Joe folds these kings and then makes that call earlier,
He's the GOAT.
dude,
He's the GOAT.
he will be locked in, especially after going. He was a little tilty earlier in the first half an hour. The
God,
man is wait.
I actually think he's contemplating
Yeah.
this too. This is this is Joe's taking his time. I like the fact that he's all in.
he's all in.
Oh,
I
and
don't,
he's
I don't
all
blame
in.
him. You can't blame him. I mean,
Kings
Caleb's going to
versus
snap
aces versus aces. Oh my lord.
I think it's 50-85. Kings, queens, aces.
Last time we did that, we didn't get back in time. FYI.
Oh my God, bro! What is going on right now?
Word in-ear monitor here is that this pot takes a long while to get situated. Oh my lord, they missed the field goal. I don't even want to show you. Dom, I'm so sorry. Your parlay is dead.
Anyway, let's go.
By the way, the Jaguars, I knew it was a lock.
Wolfgang, by the way, guys, just a reminder too. When I tell you too that there's certain poker players that are just really nice, really personable in real life, please go check him out on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. He's got 220K followers currently right now, and I'm telling you, this is one of the good guys. He's been talking to players, taking pictures with players, interacting with everyone. Great guy for the game, and he's one of the young and upcomers. I'm going to be supporting him, especially after meeting him today. I'm a fan.
So for the record, for anybody that's in the chat right now, that GLM Power Sports, you said don't go on break every time. What just happened? Hal, GM, everybody, what happened? Technical difficulty? No, we're not on a technical difficulty. We did get the in-ear monitor that this pod takes a while for our dealer to get everything situated. This pod is over 35,000. It will be coming back on. I know that you guys want to see it, but this is right now. I don't know why he's running these ads right now, but he's doing. They haven't even ran anything yet. I know we'll be back to it as soon as possible. All 15 comments that I've seen right now. There we go. There it is, right there.
Everyone's
still
panicking.
Yeah, everybody's panicking. They're not going to see it. Oh my lord, that's exactly what just happened.
Does that just happen?
Dude, that is disgusting, bro. How do I
9-4
not?
Jack 3-7.
I see the flop, it's over, dude. Like him making
27.7K pot.
I just wish I would have called your 1,000.
Yeah, I know, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought we were going to get back to it. Yeah, definitely biggest pot so far we've ever had here.
You don't want to see
27,000.
dead money in it. We're snapping Dom.
I already did. This is what he gave me. This all goes back to
5,000.
Literally these
Yeah,
flip.
0 for 2.
This is what I should have. This is right. Yeah, that's what I'm just making sure.
What a huge pot, though. 27.7K.
What?
I thought it was 25, 45. But there was blinds, yeah, so this is right.
That's the rest. That's your money out there.
Yeah, this is mine here.
Shit.
Well, you put his.
We raise, it looks like super strong.
Wow.
His stack minus 5.
Aces, kings, and aces.
And 5,000. Yeah.
5,000 out of his stack.
Then you take all your chips. Ben, take your
Yeah, third king queen and 6-9 and flop the queen and turn.
That's his four dealer. You just put
That's pretty gross.
5K just is part of the main. Okay?
One dealer at the table, players. One dealer at the table.
Yeah, he's working on it. He's working on it.
Yeah.
He's working on it.
Yeah. Oh, I know. You always get, though, 2 or 3 players that'll go around trying to run it.
5 off is what we're
Yes,
saying. So you only
exactly.
owe this. not-
Dan's one of the best in here. He knows what he's doing.
Well, you're gonna only owe this. You were about to pay it all.
So what did we just? I mean, seriously, think about it. Was that the biggest no limit hold'em pot though?
Yeah, definitely the
history.
biggest no limit. Hold'em, yeah.
Aces, and kings.
Slow cook. I on play.
It's just you don't get to get paid with it.
Right.
Wow.
20 and 25, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you made 1,000. That's why.
Right, I was just trying to point that out to him.
My apologies, guys.
Even if he has aces, you can still maybe win. It's queens.
Yeah, so this is what I was talking about, guys. That I was trying to point out beforehand is that
Caleb does his places, but
it does take a while for this hand to get chopped up. That's what we were trying to run the ads on. The board hadn't been ran yet, so there's a little miscommunication there. G Green says this is the biggest pot I've never seen.
The trolls. Are
Oh,
coming
the
in.
trolls are in. I
And
like
also
it.
Jags win.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Who cares about the Jags?
I mean, that's 5,000.
Yeah, because your 5K had to get pulled out. It was part of the main.
And looking back at that pot too, Joe, that was not an instant call by him though. He almost got away with it.
He almost got away with what?
I think Angry Joe almost threw those kings in.
Yeah, he might have. He might have thought about it.
He wasn't looking. I mean, we've both seen him with kings in the past, and it does not take that long. He was seriously thinking. What a huge pot! Oh, Angry Joe pulling Angry Joe right there.
I mean, do you blame him though?
I don't blame him at all.
Do you blame him though? You can't.
No, because I mean he's been playing great the whole night, and then you grind up and you wait till you get kings like that. And at 28K, he was looking at where he could have been up to about 40, probably 40,000.
What he said, I didn't want to say it for his sake.
And poker's a competitive game too.
Sleep on the jag.
I kind of I feel for him. He's a competitive guy. He's a good poker player.
No, this is the biggest, a lot bigger than it's ever been.
But it is normally pretty big.
This is fake case.
It's usually, this is bigger than
Watching Angry Joe over the last couple of weeks, I've gained a lot of respect of his poker play.
When Closer was here, played this.
It's bigger when Closer was here a little bit.
Not bigger, but like it was like stats were just getting out. Seven folds.
I don't know who has their Joey Stymac.
There, buddy, you could have queens.
No, I don't think that anybody has a phone at the table. If anybody does have a phone at the table, the only person that's going to have it is going to be a Wolfgang. And no, we are on a delay by everybody at the table. If you normally without having without Wolfgang here, all phones are off to the side. We do have a ledge that we leave all the phones, smartwatches, earbuds, everything like that. Hey, Caleb's mom Ruth is in the chat. How you doing, Ruth? Good to see you back in here with us. But yeah, that's why the phone would be at the table. The only reason the phone would be at the table is for Wolfgang himself, and that's it.
What a sick hand. I still can't believe we saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah. What a big,
Aces,
big hand.
aces, and kings. That just does not
Yeah.
happen often.
Nope, not at
Wow.
all.
That's it. I mean, that's a yowza.
Joey, if you're talking about me mentioning the Jags, obviously we're able to see, like, I have my computer up and running here, and obviously I have ESPN up here, I have YouTube up here, everything. So you can get real time. Plus, I have my phone pulled up with our Facebook, so any type of score whatsoever, I get an alert on my phone from ESPN, just like anybody else would. But yeah, so they'll be talking about the Jags game here. I would say momentarily when they win that.
On his stream, dude. I just pulled it off in that door and fucking, I win a fucking 40K pot. If I'm in there, it's a 40K pot.
That was the viral moment.
Yeah.
We are heads up, gentlemen.
Like, oh, 49ers is my favorite team. I'm in there.
Caleb, that probably was the biggest pot in the history of the stream, I feel like.
That was the biggest pot in the history of the stream.
Absolutely, that was the biggest pot. That was crazy.
So I had to play it. It would go so viral. Everyone in San Francisco would love you.
Three checks.
That was a fucking $20,000 pot.
Right, hey.
All right, let's make it 75 or 97.
But also, Joey, just to be clear, so we have the 15-minute delay mentioned about the electronics, and then on top of that, the production room is back behind two walls. Our commentary booth that we have is set up to where we're seeing at the same time you are, and we're actually also on the other side of the room. And like I mentioned before, we are on a delay with you guys. So everything you see, we're seeing at the same exact time you are.
By the way, Caleb's mom in the house.
Yeah, I just mentioned that. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Brian Pitts,
She's
just
pumped.
to let you know, actually, you said that the Jags were plus 1,800 at one time. I actually saw it at plus 2,700 at one point. The Jags were actually. I pointed that out to my partner over here that they were the head. Why couldn't I throw $100 on them then, huh?
I've seen you do it in different spots. 7-3 versus Aces hand. It was like raise, you put 1,000, and he went on like 7.
Yeah, boss man, that was unfortunate timing, but we'll get it back. This stream is still very new. In its best way to describe it would be in its infant stages. We've only been doing this now for about 5 months.
Yeah.
So still some kinks to work out as we go, but we are making it work. And this is only one in the Midwest. It really is.
Green fold, 6-3 for Jared. 15 call, nope.
AD asking what he missed. AD, you missed a gigantic pot, $27,700. Aces versus kings. Unfortunately, the kings were drawing dead to a straight and a straight only, and the aces chopped up about 10K total in money. So
You guys are laughing at me.
So he threw 4 interceptions and won the game.
4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns.
and there it is right there. You hear him talking about the game that we were just mentioning, where the Jags somehow pull it out. But it's like I knew.
Why do they call him Angry Joe?
Why do they call him Angry Joe?
Oh, the trolling has already begun. Listen, I don't even care if you're not Angry Joe or anyone. If that happened to me, I'd be Rocky for Eye of the Tiger moment right there. I would want to go train in the snow to cool down. I don't want the technology.
Oh, that's
I want the
funny.
old wagon wheel, and I'm going to be in 7 feet of snow trying to, walk. Whew.
G Green, I don't disagree with you that 5 months is a long time, but it's all new to everybody here. It's all new to. I challenge anybody to come in and can run the production room. It isn't exactly easy. Dom,
I can attest. I can attest to that. It is very highly demanding, attentive, 24/7. Every 10 seconds, you're doing something.
wow, so you get a break all the time, huh?
Yeah, every 10 seconds, you get a
See?
3-second break.
That's what I'm talking about. Add those up. That adds up, man.
Yeah.
That's why I like to do this job, just so I can get the breaks. That's what I'm here for.
Oh, we got some hands right here. Jack 9 suited, pocket 10s for Angry Joe coming back. comes back and just gets a big pocket pair, just act like you're Steve Joe and jack it up.
It's like 22K.
He's back with the vengeance.
Baby.
Wow. We got 6 players to the flop. There's already 1.8 in the middle. 668.
Wow. Oh.
Wolfgang flopping trips.
Yeah, I like Wolfgang opening up here, having a
That's
little bit
tough.
wider range. I think now that he's stuck a little bit in the game, that might be the reason why.
Well, and he kind of sees the play after a couple hours too. He's probably going to be here all night. You know,
Yeah,
it's not a race; it's a marathon.
He'll definitely be back after seeing all this.
Oh yes, and I hope he does come back.
Yeah, for sure. Me too. Me too. But somebody earlier had mentioned CLO boss man. Well, yeah, I'll gladly send you the link. No problem.
King on the turn. Angry Joe's first. Checks to Wolfgang.
Wow, an overbet of the pot here. Angry Joe.
Trying to take advantage of the tiltness right there. I believe,
Yeah,
by
I mean,
Wolfgang.
I feel like you know, you're not playing. This isn't your typical, you know, 25-cent, 50-cent home game. You're playing with friends. You know, you're trying to make some money here and maximize your value.
Yep,
And,
Joe folds.
You have 5-6 or 5-8 or Jack 5.
wow, Caleb with the 5-6 comment. I like it. Quick with it.
I probably should have been in that way the whole way. I'm 8, 7, 8.
Mitz, to answer your question, what was Wolf's starting stack? I believe he started with 3K. I
Yeah.
believe he's in for 8 currently. I don't know if that's the exact number, but I do know that he has topped off for 5K on top of his starting stack. So he might be down just a few dollars at this point, maybe up a couple hundred, to be honest with you, after counting all of his black chips. But so yeah, he's holding his own. Obviously, he's a very well-respected poker player, very solid player. A lot of money on this game currently. I believe there's closer to 75, 80,000 in the game currently. I plan on crawling up the leg with 1,000 after the stream's over, but no, just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, pocket kings here for Corey.
Like,
And Corey's been pretty quiet today.
Yeah, he started off like the first hour and a half. He was playing and making some good reads. I thought he was playing well, and then he just
Yeah.
kind of went, card dead for a little while. Ooh, ace king
got
suited for
plenty of-
angry. Oh man, angry Joe now running into a buzzsaw right here.
Man,
Ace king
Angry
suited
Joe
versus kings.
just is catching the worst out of it. And he won that big hand too to double up.
Yep,
And what I thought,
This could be-
yeah.
this could be highway to the danger zone right here, Timmy. Let's see what he does.
It does. So is 7-5 though, like you said.
1,000. Seat 9 raises to 1,000. 1 fold.
3 bets to 1K.
Try and fold. He's giving his cards back to me. Sorry.
Re-raises. 33.
Wow.
All in.
Wow.
Calls. Wow. Oh, wow. What a sweat.
Oh, here's a sweat.
Nut
we got
flush
a
draw
nut flush
versus
draw
kings.
or an ace.
Come
Nut
on,
flush
bro.
draw or an ace. And
Deuce.
Rick. I think they're going twice though.
Oh,
I believe
Chop.
Maybe they said once, did they? Yeah, they said once.
he said once. Okay, I apologize. Haha, yeah, Jags money line.
Wow.
No, I can't believe it.
That's crazy.
Corey picking up 3.2K on that hand.
Yeah.
Basically, he's required for
23,000.
less, and just like that, you can wake up with a hand and then make up for a couple hours of silence.
Did 23,000, and then you just got busted. Get 23,000, lost
Mitz is,
11K
Mitz is Wolfgang's
on
Vinegar. Yeah, got to root for the boy. Yeah, he's a super solid player. He was super
lost
personable.
11K on
Who?
Aces King versus Aces.
Wolfgang,
Ace
obviously.
Kings.
Yeah.
Super
And
nice
just
to
lost Ace King
interact with
versus
all of
Kings.
us.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
the rest
Derek,
was dead.
that is pretty much what happened. He and Joe just lost 22,000 in about an hour.
That's what he's saying right now.
15 minutes.
Then just said he's like he lost about 20,000
Right,
about it.
like, wait, he did walk away from the table. I guess 15 minutes of playing.
Yeah,
Take out the
pretty-
timeout. Yeah. Crazy.
It's funny.
Cooler
So I
central
guess he
too.
did
Kings
walk
versus
away.
aces,
Yeah.
ace king suited versus kings.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
what can you do? Nice. Look, here's the chip stacks. Caleb's at 19.6, Corey at 12, Wolfgang at
Money don't
11.8.
matter to them. But
A
that's,
lot of action on the table.
that dude hasn't done shit the whole time I've been watching. But he all of a sudden just snap raises you, 3-bet you or 4-bet you. Hell no, I'm out. See ya.
Tampa Bay money line. Oof, that's a tough bet there. I
I
probably
know the
would have
money.
done that myself.
But
I'm all over Tampa Bay.
It's almost like Airbnb lost a lot. Yeah.
Tom Brady at home in the playoffs against Dak Prescott, who likes to turn the ball over. I like it.
And then I
No,
left
Justin,
with
to
good.
answer your question, the chips are not RFID'd as well. Just the cards. The table itself was custom made. That's another thing too. So everything is hardwired. There is no Wi-Fi. There is no any type of internet running our table or software or anything. It is all completely hardwired too to stop any type of possible hack.
Whoop, and we got some action here. Wolfgang
Reset.
with King Jack suited, Corey with Queen 9 suited. Here comes Angry Joe with Jack 9 off. Caleb with the 7 deuce of clubs. Does he feel like having fun? Nope. Floof with the 10-4, going with the army hand.
I like it.
Flops the best hand.
Bob's the best. Yeah, so all the totals.
I get it in great, but
your answer, Justin, are all the totals are inputted by hand, and that's why
yeah,
the dealers want you to
just
have
the
to
call,
communicate with the
the
producer
call from the
to let him know
Yeah,
how much a bet is, what's heat checked, and so on and so forth. So that's why my partner over here mentioned how difficult it can be to input everything and keep it going throughout the night.
Wolfgang bet 525. Joe comes along with Jack 9. This might actually get Plouffe, who has the best hand of the fold. Yep. There we are. Corey decides to play. This is usually a remedy if someone hits something dirty. And right there, Corey picks up top pair.
Now on top of that,
but then Angry Joe picks up the straight, I believe. Yep.
yeah, but also
There we go.
Wolfgang here. Wolfgang picks up open-ended to the nuts.
Yeah, this could turn in the
A
being
9
very
or an
ugly.
ace.
Wow, they were very polite on the turn.
Angry Joe still good here with his straight. I mean, he does have the nuts, so he's
I'll be
gonna.
surprised if he jacks 2 in there right now.
No, I think he'll bet. I think he'll bet small, trying to get value from the queen. He does have the nuts, so I think he'll bet somewhere around the range of like say 1,000,
Yeah.
maybe 1,100.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
So
Good call, Timmy.
10,075. So he's just trying to get value, and there's the call right there from the queen.
Wolfgang's going to be a believer. I think he's going to let this one go. I think he was thinking about making a play at this and re-raising.
Well, I mean, he only has king high. I don't foresee him. Man, he's got a bet of 1,075 and or 1,100 basically, and a call behind him. I don't know what he possibly could be thinking here, but this is all music to Joe's ears on this.
Yeah, maybe he's thinking because he has blockers, he can make a play right here. If you're going to do it and you got King Jack, you do have some blockers.
You're fine. Take your time. One person's going to draw a clock on you around here is me.
Dominic C, to answer your question, yes, that is what RFID means. That's how we read the cards in the table. If you see the rectangular box in front of each player, that's how we're able to read their cards. If they leave them in there for basically a split second, it picks it up and is able to relay that to our computers, and then in turn we broadcast that to you guys.
He just lets go. He was thinking about making a play there.
Angry Joe's going to roll over the nuts.
And Wolfgang's going to be very happy to see that he did not make that play. And relieved.
My favorite hand, Joe.
Shout out to Tommy T. Thanks for stopping in, Tommy.
In my head, I was about to say, I was like, I don't know how I'm not good here. Like, snap call, I'm like, if you wouldn't have, I would have snap called in.
We never did. Huh? I didn't want you to call me after if you were calling me. Jacks or some shit? Better than the queen, I think, or maybe the best queen.
I didn't know if I made it too.
All right, let's see if we got a little straddle action toward the.
Probably not.
We're getting close to the end of the stream. I gotta say, wonder what Wolfgang's thoughts is of his first night, or at least so far, because obviously he's probably going to play beyond this. But coming up here, this game has been action filled the whole night. There's been chips flying everywhere.
Mike V, to answer your question on the V pips, Ben with aces here, by the way. I don't think that's been put up there yet. I think it's a raise to 150 here, by the way. Angry Joe, or no, raise to 75, excuse me. Angry Joe with 7-4 off. Caleb just smooth calls with the ace queen.
You ever just like play a hand out, like you have the hand play out in your mind while you're watching it? And it's weird because in my head I'm thinking, you guys had a set of tens here with Joe has a set of eights, and you literally had a set of eights. Not that I was putting you on.
10-8-8 on this board. No one with the club draw. Ben with the aces, obviously still good here.
Eight bets 100. That's good. 9 fold.
It's a little strange. It's a little weird.
Here we go. To the turn.
7 of hearts on the turn. No help to Caleb.
Yeah, it's a good thing he didn't get the help. He was just trying to.
Yeah, if
float
that
to
was
see
the
if he got
7 of
anything.
diamonds, he might have been a little more interested in this hand, but
Yeah, be thankful he didn't get any help, Caleb.
yeah.
Especially if a queen would have hit, that would have been bad news bears or an ace, obviously.
Yeah, I guess that the. Huh? I know. I didn't want to. But yeah, they're gonna do a bomb.
You got too much in front of them.
Stop. They got Luke behind me and
And it stacks too big.
I play a lot of this game on field. All right, guys.
Did we do a bomb pot last year? Didn't we?
And is anyone not playing? Just don't come in.
Maybe that is pot and restricted.
Don't, because people gotta think longer.
Yeah,
Did
so
I
I
hear
just
a
got.
bomb pot, by the way?
Yeah, I think they're doing a bomb pot right now.
Beautiful.
I did just get word of how much money is in play. How much money do you think's on the table, Dom?
I would have to say $65,000.
You are on the way under.
Ooh.
91,000 in play right now.
91,000
in play.
Well, this is where the big boys play.
Yeah,
Kid-
this
kitty,
is not.
Kitty games are down the street.
No, kitty games are not down the street. They're out in the main room.
Oh.
We don't ever tell anybody they're going down the street. Okay, they're in the main room.
All right, 2 checks.
Okay, don't you dare say that.
225.
So I said I almost shoved the flop with my image. I don't know if I was gonna call.
But this is the big game.
This is.
Would you call just tell us?
If he has like something like he's alluding to have had.
I didn't have that great. I had ace 10. Okay, I thought it was good. I was like ace 10.
I think he finally.
Jared with the queen 664. Wolfgang looks at it. Looks like What does Wolfgang have right here?
He was playing. They
Top pair, open ender. Then he's got an open end straight draw on both top and bottom.
225.
Plouffe has the nuts on the top. Nobody has an ace, actually. At least that we can see so far. Some of these hands are disappearing for us as you see them, we're seeing them. There's some diamonds for Caleb. Seven of hearts in the turn, eight of spades up top. I don't see anyone with an eight.
No, Jack 9 for Ben there, though. Jack 9 for Plouffe also.
Yep. So the
Diamond
nuts
draw,
good.
diamond draw, and 2 pair for Caleb on the bottom board with
Yep.
a 10 up top. Actually, he had 10-70. Unfortunately, just got. Oh, it doesn't really matter because that he got counterfeited. Just for the fact that they both flopped Jack 9 in Plouffe and Ben. And then,
Right now he's going against the straight, so actually the eight gives him more.
well,
outs.
Wolfgang has the nuts on the bottom. And Caleb has 2 pair on the bottom with diamonds,
Yeah, we're gonna see some.
and he's
action.
going to fold here. Plouffe 5 1/4. The board does pair. He doesn't have anything on the bottom board, and he's going to call here.
He's gonna
Interesting.
make him earn it, I guess. Eh?
Interesting. A jack on that. So 5, no help, and an ace, no help. This is still going to be a chop
Yeah,
pot
chop
here.
it up. But we'll see if anyone does anything to take it all for themselves.
Check. 2,200 in the pot. Tommy T is asking, is that an Eddie George jersey? That is absolutely an Eddie George jersey by that is worn by K9. I'm sure, no joke, if there's been any offensive player since Eddie George that has done anything, I swear K9 has a jersey of him. He has an extensive Ohio State jersey collection.
Tommy T is actually a Michigan State Spartan, but he loves Eddie George, but he claims that it was his Tennessee Titan days.
Oh,
Huge Eddie
okay.
George guy, though.
Huge
in the
Eddie
pros.
George guy. Okay, I like it.
Fantasy football guy, probably he owned, probably won him a little championship or something.
Oh,
Sentimental
okay.
value.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, and here's the, what do we got here?
V-Pips, Plouffe,
Oh, yes.
55%, all the way down to K9 at 19. Wolfgang finally getting some hands to play, and he's about middle of the pack, which is great. But K9 and Ben, Ben's been playing pretty much the nuts.
Well, there's a chip count review. Caleb's already just under 20K. Angry Joe's at 12.7. Wolfgang 11.4. Plouffe and Corey are above 10.
I don't think he's totally doing it on purpose, but I do think he's like semi-locked down in his head sometimes. Because he was so
Angry Joe with pocket tens.
right away, and now he's got it back, so it's kind of like just content. Obviously, that's standard human nature, but it won't be like this.
Corey with king queen. Plouffe with pocket sixes. 3 to the flop. Ooh, Corey with a commanding lead. No one has a spade right now. Scare card with that ace. Did Plouffe just fold out of turn? I think he did.
Yo, Plouffe, I was just thinking.
Like,
That's just
okay,
popped in my head.
fair enough.
Alex was upset I folded the fucking set. He's upset at me about that, but this guy folded.
Yeah, Kevin, that's a great comment there. Great to see Paul back in the box. Welcome back, Paul. Paul's been off for a little bit.
Everybody wants to play 25-50 on host or not.
Yeah, Paul dealt to me earlier today. He was in
Did he?
the show. Yep.
Paul, love Paul. Hell of a guy. Welcome back, buddy. So glad to have you back dealing with us and back part of the team. Beautiful city of Toledo. Is there even a such thing?
Yeah, I moved to Toledo area about 7 years ago. Still live close to it in Luna Pier.
Yeah.
honestly, when I was living in Columbus, they talked pretty down on the area. I'm not going to lie.
Well-
And when I moved here, I was pleasantly surprised. I think downtown's a nice area.
Well, the,
Maumee
clo-
Bay
the
Brewery
closer
and
the
you got two
closer you
fields.
get to Michigan, the more Columbus talks shit about.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, no, I enjoy downtown. Great restaurants too. I think people really underestimate. I think people that grow up here get a little spoiled with the amount of food spots you have in Toledo. There's a lot of good food and options to eat in Toledo.
Dean Barton says great players, great commentators. We really appreciate that, Dean. We've been
Appreciate
trying
We got
to work
coins
with.
for 10-7.
Yeah,
by
but
the way.
10 on the flop here.
Quinn makes it 100, and obviously, if you're Corey, you're going to see another card with flop and top pair. 5 gives him a gutter with his top pair. Ooh, close. It looks like he hit it, but he didn't. But still, now he thinks he's betting for value right here. Quinn looking down. Here comes the milkman bet, Tim.
I don't really think so. He bets 450. That's basically pot. I mean, he most
Yeah, I guess it would have to be like maybe he raised 200 to be the. I guess
and he makes it. He gets the call, but I mean, yeah, it's not. He's not trying to milk anything. He's
you're
just
right.
trying to get max
Oh,
value.
you're right. All right, this just in. We're going to be on for an extra half an hour to our viewers.
There you go.
Love it. This is obviously our biggest game that we've had with no limit, I can definitely say. So we're going to keep the action going.
Only left like 30 more rounds.
Once again, too, if you're tuning in for the first time, especially on our YouTube channel, if you're on Facebook, please, if you don't mind, please subscribe to the channel on our YouTube. We appreciate the support.
That's what he told us.
All right.
So we will be on here until about 12:30 for everyone.
Pocket tens. Did I see a 3-bet pocket tens get thrown in quickly? I think I saw that. Ploof with King Jack. I like Ben getting froggy with the 9-8 suited. Ben just gets these random times, you know, where I've seen the 5-3 suited he raised.
Yeah.
9-8 suited. I like it. He's trying to mix and match a little bit. I like the switch up.
10 or 15 minutes.
Matt at one time was a tight game.
Ploof.
Yeah, pretty much. Ploof over here bluffing off 10K.
I had to make sure he had some content for his blog, you know. Idiot walks off 10K.
I want to see the title rack. That should be the title.
Just show an idiot.
Idiot walks off 10K.
Idiot Red Wing fan.
Idiot
walks
Red
off
Wing fan
10K.
with
Not,
giant
not,
head.
and it's not me.
It's like I always knew Red Wings fans were dumb, but this is.
Red Wings fans are dumb. What kind of what? You don't like 25 straight years of the playoffs and 4 Stanley Cups? Okay.
Yeah, you just keep on living off those memories, sir. That was what, like years ago that all happened, right?
I'm 39 years old. They went to the playoffs 25 straight years. Unbelievable. I mean, there's just certain things that just don't make sense. Yeah, the best NHL franchise in my lifetime. Yeah. Sometimes.
Anthony Hall, to answer your question, yeah, Paul just he had some he took some time off to spend with his kids and whatnot, do some stuff like that, and then GLM Power Sports, you're asking about can we get a win-loss chip count? I think Ryan Tran asked that also. The problem with that is that just trying to keep track of all the chips in play and how big the hands are. Sometimes the chip counts can be a little off. King on the turn here also for Plouffe. Angry Joe can win with a 4 and a 4 only.
Yeah. King Jack going strong right now.
Steve Johnson watching with us. Hi, buddy. How you doing? He says that the anti-Red Wings comment might be the dumbest thing I've ever said. Well, hey, listen, the Red Wings haven't done anything in a while. What have you done for me lately?
Tim, how old are you? How old are you?
I'm just, first off, I'm not a big hockey fan. I'm just
but how
needling.
old are you?
I'm 34.
39. Other than 9 years, they went to the playoffs your whole life with 4 Stanley Cups. That's not including the appearances.
The Queen on the turn, or Queen on the river, so Angry Joe does not improve. A side just for Angry Joe. 2,300 in the pot. I mean, Ryan trying to answer. I mean, I agree with you. Hustler Casino Live does it, and it makes their stream look good. I agree. Hustler Casino Live have also been doing it for how many years for their stream? Many years. Has the production, down pat, and we're still trying to make sure that we get it all set up and get going the way it's supposed to. I mean, this is obviously a learn in progress. So.
I feel like something's brewing.
You feel like
it
it brewing?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a big hand brewing up pretty soon. I don't know. I just got that Obi-Wan Kenobi sense, but you've never seen Star Wars, so you don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I have not. No. Where are you at on your phone here, charge-wise?
Oh, yeah, I can take it off. I've been good. It's been on there for a little while.
Probably should be at 100.
Yep.
All right, yeah, so I can throw my phone on.
Yep. Just having our We usually rock where Tim's got the YouTube on his laptop. I usually put the Facebook comments on my phone. We just try to interact, especially with you fans out there. We try to interact as much as we possibly can while calling the action. Definitely like to have you guys out there as part of the show. We appreciate that, and we try to make you as much a part of the show as we can. If you ever want to give shout-outs to us or any questions, feel free. We'll try to answer them as soon as we possibly can. We have 4 to the flop right now.
Well, thank you, CLO Boss Man, for your expert opinion on when we should put up our ads. We appreciate it.
Ace, King, Deuce, the flush draw out there.
There's
and now we got some options here. I'll tell you what, Caleb just got a nice little draw here. The gutter and second nut flush draw coming. Blank, and right now Wolfgang actually has the best hand with the King 4. Checks it around. All right, 235 pot, which in this game is about the let you see a flop. Yeah, maybe you could see.
It's a limped pot.
Yeah, that's the funny part.
Yeah,
this game has been huge tonight.
Yeah, 91,000 total on the table right now. That's a lot of money. For anybody wondering about security here at the room, we do have 2 armed security guards at all times. Obviously, all of our cameras, especially when this type of game's going on, we try to make sure we have as much security as possible.
They have many rounds handy too. Many rounds, many rounds handy for everybody.
So yeah, that's just something we try to.
Protection is good.
Locks or drove me. Is there a shot clock? Because in theory, I could tank for info. We're on a 15-minute delay. If you're really tanking for 15 minutes, I mean that's a little excessive. I feel like that tank that happened during the World Series of Poker was the main event was the worst thing for poker.
I got a question for you. What is the guy that you have played with that is the worst tanker?
The worst tanker?
The worst tank. Who is the guy that you are just like, that dude tanks all the time?
I got a name in mind. I love him to death. He's one of my favorite guys to play with, but that's got to be Bob Brown. Bob Brown is we call him the human rain delay.
Yes.
We love him. He's a very well thought out man. That's the best way to put it.
The human rain delay.
That's what he is. He's the human rain delay.
I love it. Bob Brown is a human rain delay. We got 4 of the flop. By the way, you see the 3-bet with K9 with 5-3 suited. When I saw that ace of spades, I thought he was going to get rewarded with that.
Yeah.
I can respect that. Coming out guns blazing. Angry Joe has ace king. He's liking this action.
Well, Locks, I could be honest with you. I think that before you get to that point where you're able to tank that long, someone will call clock on you. I can guarantee it, especially at this table.
Oh, let's make poker go up to 3,000.
Wow.
Joe?
3K.
Right through. He threw in 650, so I guess no free cards to draw. .4 the Plouffe the call. The way this game's been played right now, we could definitely see some action.
Says
And we do.
we got TD in the chat saying max value.
Oh, the Wilt.
Yeah, TD
Wilt
in the
Dale
chat.
in the house. I might have to, I haven't worn the max value shirt yet. Maybe for a live stream we could, for a max value.
Yeah, whatever you want to
no
do,
limit,
man. I'm here for you.
And I'm here. You're my quarterback. You are my quarterback, Tony Romo.
I like it. Nothing wrong with Tony Romo.
Angry Joe here. We got 8.6K in the middle of this pot, and he logs it for 7.5K. 16.1 in the pot currently. Plouffe has a decision to make right here. And this is what you call no limit, baby.
Locks, to answer your question. There is it's kind of a fair share between regulars and people that don't normally play here. Seat 1, seat 5, seat 1, seat 5, seat 9 are all regulars here. Obviously Wolfgang, this is his first time here. Corey's played here a bunch. Plouffe has played here. Not so much for Quinn. Quinn's been here, but he doesn't play here often. Got a really big pot here.
We got a
23,000 in this pot.
23,000 in this pot.
And a 10 peels a river. Angry Joe with ace 10. Or excuse me, with ace king.
Are they running a choice? Yes, they are. Angry Joe coming back. Man, the human roller coaster tonight, eh?
There we go. Jared there getting a massage. Jared's one of our regulars here.
See, Jody's watching. Shout out to Jody.
Jody's watching?
Yeah.
I think. Jody, I need to know, did you buy those tickets or what?
Jody is the standard, though. Played poker with her where, when the blinds are low, she limps in with queens.
Yeah.
I don't get that. I don't.
We gotta coach her up a little bit.
I troll her on that.
We gotta coach her up a little bit.
Limping in with queens when the blinds are, like super low in a tournament. I just don't really suggest that at all. Quinn with a queen jack suited and hearts. Raises the 75, and we got a re-raise to 300 coming. Yeah, Plouffe 3-betted with 9-4 suited and clubs. Got those puppy feet just pounding away. The 9-4. Caleb with the 8-3 off. King 9-6 flop. The 9-4 is real right now. Plouffe's coming for him, kind of like the tuck coming. Plouff's coming.
Mike V, to answer your question, I believe Joe initially bought in for the 3K, which was max, and then
Ooh.
he has been up and down,
River
up and
card.
down.
Quinn gets lucky on the river with the jack.
Yeah. He has been Joe's been up and down, up and down. He was up to about 20K.
Coolered, really. Earlier we had aces and aces versus kings.
That's crazy.
How much was in that pot again? Was it 27,000?
Yeah, 27,000.
27,000 in the middle. Aces, aces, and kings in the same hand. Didn't someone get dealt nines? Am I remembering that correct? Now they folded, but I mean, like,
Yeah, it
was
was
there nines?
no,
dealt
no. There was a
too?
hand that he got folded. The nines were part of the kings, jacks, and nines.
Okay, that
Yep.
different hand. Okay,
Yep.
that was different. I remember nines got folded in a big hand too pre-flop. Getting that mixed up. $50 straddle. Why not? It's good for the game. It's like taking your vitamin C.
5 raising to 150. 6 folds. 7 folds.
I was a Flintstone vitamin fan earlier back
Flintstone
in the day, too.
vitamins, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and the push pops, the orange ones. K9 made it 150 with Queen Jack suited with diamonds. Quinn with the 4-3 of spades folds. Plouffe all in the call. Wait, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, we just need to get an add-on on chips. So yeah, Plouffe makes the call.
Yeah, we're gonna be running here till about 12:30 or so. Is what we're gonna run
Ace
till.
King 8. Wow, what a flop there. Both players have diamonds. I'm sorry. I thought that king was a diamond. I
No,
just
but
looked
that
at
is the nuts for K9.
That is the nuts for K9. At first, I thought there was
Nope.
2 diamonds on there. I was like, oh boy.
Nope, that is the nuts for K9.
This could get dangerous, though, for both players.
And the river, a king, no help.
No. K9's probably wondering how much you can get off Plouffe right now.
Well, Plouffe's all in, I believe.
No. He has it.
Oh,
it's just
okay.
a chip function. Yeah. No, I think he added on chips, like right before the hand started or closely afterward. He's been reaching in the bag of tricks lately.
I see.
500 and then call. 355, 5 volt.
K9's gonna pick this hand up. So with the 150 people that are watching on the stream, if any of you haven't subscribed and liked the stream, please do so. We're definitely trying to hit a certain number there. That number is 1,000 subscribers. So if you could, please go ahead and subscribe. That'd be great. We appreciate all the support.
Almost up to 800 right now.
Yeah.
If we got 100, even if half of those
Right.
actually subscribe, we could get a fifth of what we need right there. Also, we got Ace Jack, Jack 10, Caleb showing the 9-5 off. Angry Joe with the Jack 10 calls 200 or 150. I'm sorry. Jared raised it up. Plouffe makes it 600. 3 bets to 600 with the king 6 of diamonds. This is when no limit is born, folks. When you get that point of the night, when king 6, let's 3 bet. I love it. You love it.
I do.
The viewers love it. The game loves it. Jared looking down, going, what's going on? I liked my hand. Ace Jack, solid, but 3 bet the 600. Trying to sniff out something right here to see if it's fishy. Like in Pitch Black too. That one guy always uses his nose.
In what?
Pitch Black 2, there was this guy.
Pitch Black?
Yeah, Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel, is that how you pronounce it?
There's no Pitch Black 2,
Or,
sir.
or what was it called?
Chronicles of Riddick?
Okay, yeah, but the first one was Pitch Black, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chronicles of Riddick. There was one of the bad guys. And he's always like, he's got a nose, and he'd sniff out, weird stuff.
And they would stop. They stopped while they were running down that long corridor.
Yep.
It's one of my favorite movies, by the way.
Yeah, and then they go up in the sector and they start shooting at him.
Mm-hmm. That is one of my favorite movies.
I'm glad I finally saw. We got a movie in common, Tim.
Chronicles of Riddick, that whole series is one of my favorites.
I agree. I'm not even a huge sci-fi guy in those movies.
That's the thing. Neither am I at all.
But it's basically Pitch Black 2 with a different name. Let's just be straight. We got a straddle of. Is there a straddle? No. No straddle. False alarm.
Locks, to answer your call, to answer your question, it is a card room here located in Toledo, Ohio. We have 12 tables out in our main room. One of them being including our feature final table. I guess we have really nice gaming chairs for it, so the lights that go around the table and whatnot for our final tables of our daily tournament. And then we have this live stream room right here that makes 13 tables. And this is obviously just all one big production that we have in a separate room. TD in the chat. TD, I heard you guys going to Roadhouse tomorrow or on Monday. So you buying or what?
Wilt Dale
he's just the best, man.
Dude. Every time I hang out with Wilt Dale, there's something that makes me laugh. I went to a Tigers game with him, and I just now when he enters Detroit, Comerica Park, though, his nickname from Wilt Dale changes to the mayor. He is the mayor of Comerica Park. He knows everybody. Everyone knows him. He just walks down to the field, gets a baseball that the pitcher warms up with. No big deal.
Yeah, Justin Baker. We are located in Toledo, Ohio. And Johnny Bravo, why did the stream not have playback? Well, because we're currently on a live stream, so you can't play back the live stream. Once we go off air, which will happen here in about 10-15 minutes, once the stream is concluded, you'll be able to go back and watch it and be able to go back and look at kind of, cherry pick which hands you wanted to watch, the big hands and whatnot. So
Plouffe with the 10-7 suited. Plouffe is on a mission right now. He's getting the game even juicier than what it is.
To answer
10-7 of hearts, make it 300.
To answer your question, Locks, again, 1, 3, and 2, 5 always run. I don't want to say always run, but we run cash 5 days a week here.
3 the Flop and Wolfgang set.
Right, bottom set. No one
mid pair for K9, and Plouffe doesn't really get anything right there. He would need to run a runner.
Well, just because Plouffe doesn't flop anything doesn't mean he's not going to bet it like he has it.
That's a true story.
But Mondays we run a 1-1 PLO game. That starts off 100 to 400 and then
calls.
gets bigger.
Heads up to the turn. Got 1.6K in the pot.
Lawrence Witt. I don't know who Lawrence Witt is, but the sportscaster that plays golf in his flip-flops. No, I've actually had to do that one time. I forgot my golf shoes, and I only had my flip-flops on. I still shot in the 80s, though, with flip-flops.
K9 lets it go. K9 doesn't know it right now, but it's a good thing a queen or a jack did not come on the turn, or else he would have been in big trouble. Good laydown.
Yep, that did happen once, actually, though. I went to the golf course, forgot my golf shoes at home. We were golfing in December. It was like 54 that day. Oh, we know. Oh, I don't know who Lawrence Wood is, but I'd like to. Oh, man. Is that D-Rock? I got to know if Lawrence Wood's D-Rock or not.
D-Rock with the run good.
I don't know. I got to know. We played golf and flip flops one time.
I wonder if D-Rock runs good in euchre. I wonder if he even plays euchre.
He runs good in life. That's all that matters.
Yeah, fair enough. He's always a happy guy. I like D-Rock.
That makes one of us.
Oh, gosh.
The biggest hand of the night, Johnny Bravo, was aces versus kings. 27K in the pot. Obviously, I don't want to say obviously, but aces chopped it up. Caleb, no, this is 5-10-25.
King with 7-3. There's really not. Oh, and here we go with Jared with ace king offsuit. Plouffe just made it 700 with jack 8 off. If he keeps the action like this, we might just have to live stream till 3 a.m.
Well, I'll take the under on that.
I mean, and now all of a sudden Jared is all in with 4.4K.
Did Plouffe just snap call?
Yes.
All right, Plouffe just snap called.
This is good for TV. And Plouffe is feeling it right now. He is going by feel.
We are all in for 4,400 here.
Yeah.
Jack in the window.
window.
With an ace.
Okay. Just a casual 9.1K in the middle.
Yeah, Justin Baker to answer.
Suck out.
Oh, man. 4K hits the jack on the river.
You know the old, you got to play to get chips, baby. Plouffe's playing a lot of hands. Now he's getting chips. That's a rough one, though.
Caleb, to answer or to say something on that, yeah, he had 200 up front. That was a restraddle.
Seen the jack in the window. That's why I was like,
Locks, yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. And we run late sometimes. Really all depends on what we have going on. For the stream, we have a set time frame for them to do so. As you see right there, that's Wolfgang, who's in the main picture there. You see him with his phone connected to that stand. He actually has 2 different phones with him. One is his actual phone, and then the other one he uses for recording, and that's the recording phone. Avery, yeah, so...
Joe's up to 22K, just to let everyone know. We got the stacks up there, 19 for Caleb, 12.4 for Wolfgang, rising. Plouffe, 10.9, Quinn, 9.6, 9.2 for Corey. Ben and K9 are 7 or below, around 7, hovering around 7. Jared's probably going to be adding that. Ooh, aces. We got an ace alert, Timmy.
Yeah, Venice had aces. I think this is at least his second, possibly his third time having it, so...
I thought he had a pocket pair too when he said that. I'm like, oh, yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? And then when Jack comes, he says Jack. I'm like, that. I know what you're thinking. So I'm like, oh, he's got.
Is that a misdeal?
Yeah, what the fuck? 8, whatever. I know. That's how you feel, right? You just keep your.
I didn't mean it.
Yeah, so a misdeal on accident here, and that happens when the button gets moved once too many times.
But he was big blind, I was small blind, was he great?
Well, it's fun. Yeah, you're right. It was 102. I made a 7.
Joe reached out for the 200.
From what I heard is there's a restraddle for 200.
All right.
I don't know if I heard that correctly or not, but that's what it sounded like.
All I do is give fucking always
$50 straddle and 8. Maybe it's 100. I don't know.
every time.
Kings against Jack 5. Gave it to me that hand, didn't you?
I won 6 grand off the one time.
Pocket 9s for Corey. Jared is King Queen. Plouffe has any 2 cards, so we might see him jack it up too right now. Plouf's my hero right now.
Plouffe is the hero right now.
I mean, the guy is like any 2 cards. I'm gambling. I love it.
You can put 50 on,
I
right?
can do that.
Always have it, Joe.
I think Wolfgang's feeling a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, no.
Stream's coming alive. He's smiling,
Blown out way out.
interacting more. Just take him a couple hours to get the new place down.
Yeah, for sure.
Caleb has ace king right here. And he's not sitting in his chair. Oh, he made it in time.
You're not wrong. You're never gonna win this.
Quinn makes it 350 with king queen.
Caleb saying I'm a better dealer than Dan. I don't know about that. Dan's a pretty good dealer,
Angry
man.
Joe with ace king. So with Caleb. Wow. Ooh, we might be seeing some late night fireworks right here. Was that a gentleman's call right there? No re-race?
I believe it is.
Three bet from Caleb. Makes it 1.2K pre-flop. Plouffe is looking around with 7 deuce suited in hearts. He
Might as
makes
well.
the call.
Might as well.
Plouffe, you are my hero. Enrique Iglesias, I want to be your hero,
Jesus.
baby. If you just tuned in late, we are not playing the 7 deuce game. This is all about heart. No pun intended that they're suited.
Yeah, he's gonna win. There it is.
And the deuce hits.
There it is.
Plouffe way ahead with the deuce here.
Plouffe has 4K in the pot pre-flop, 3 ways, and is far ahead with the deuce right now. Two pair
Oh, man.
for Enrique Iglesias, aka Plouffe.
Oh my
Being
god, and he
everyone's
is
hero,
position.
everyone watching at a home game right now, tuning into this, everyone around the Toledo area, downriver, the 7 deuce for 4K pot, just hit 2 pair. Life is good for Plouffe.
Yeah, Plouffe really trying to put on a Steve Johnson impression here.
Buy that man a Budweiser. He needs a good American lager after that.
Jesus. You okay? You good?
I'm great right now. I'm loving seeing the 7 deuce.
Oh.
3 ways with 4K in the middle.
Locks, if you actually believe that one, buddy, you haven't seen Plouffe play. He's been spreading the wealth around, that's for sure, in this game so far.
Yeah, show it. Show it. It's good for the stream.
So speaking of stream, I believe that he just said that this is the last hand of said stream.
Say it ain't so. All right, here is our chip count update.
7
Angry
deuce
Joe at
turned it.
21.5. Caleb at 17.8. Plouffe 13.6 after that 7 deuce hand. Wolfgang at 12.4. Quinn 9.3. Corey 9.1. Ben, K9, and Jared are below 7. But they got plenty of fight in them.
More Plouffe. Yeah, I know. Plouffe is, I appreciate that, Justin Baker.
Well, he just got a pair, so I mean, you know,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
gonna be
this is-
something.
He'll make it 400 or 500 here, of course. Okay, 300. About
and
to say.
did you just see the casual like, let's make it 300? He's got pocket
Yeah.
threes. The mind games of the Jedi. Oh, K9 picks up Jacks at a good time. Wolfgang has Jack 10.
Hey, boss man, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming and watching the stream. And then Mike V, yeah, more table talk. Fortunately, they haven't really table talked too much. I think that having the vlogger here really kind of cut down on that a little bit. But at the same time, I think it's gone pretty well today. I mean, this is obviously the most money we've ever had on the table. Well, I don't want to say obviously, but getting close to that 100K mark of how much money's on the table. So
anytime you have a hand with 27,000 in it, it's a good night.
Yeah, just your casual.
There it is. Whoop, there it is. Come on. So we got 2.6 in the middle, going heads up.
Billy Dace, this stream was great. Man, Billy, we really do appreciate all the
Appreciate it,
support. Thank you so much for everybody that's watched.
Really appreciate all you guys. We love doing this for you.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
I love this. King 3-3. Does Ploop just get a little froggy here, do you think?
King, queen, you mean?
Yeah. What am I doing? Queen.
I don't know
Sorry.
what you're doing.
I see the threes. It's late in the night, you know. I guess sometimes you just, you know. That's why I got you here for my quarterback.
Ploop drawing a one out here, drawn to the 3 of diamonds only.
Tim
Or no,
will guide me.
why am I saying that? He drawn to 2 out, excuse me. 3 of diamonds and the 3 of clubs. everybody in the chats, 3 on the river, 3.
Hey, Ploof's winning the crowd.
Yeah, obviously.
He's like Maximus in Gladiator right now. You know.
Hey, there we are
There it
right
is.
there. So, once again, thank you guys for watching the stream. We really do appreciate it. We had at one point we had close to 300 people watching, which is a little bit more, a lot bit more than what we normally have. So,
It was a fun night.
thank you everyone that liked our
yeah,
page and subscribed and whatnot. We did grab a bunch of new subscribers, and yeah, Caleb, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, thank you guys for all watching our meetup game here with Wolfgang Poker. And on that note, we're going to sign off here and let these guys keep playing.
Yes.
And there is our next tournament that we are running, next big tournament, Martin Luther King.
Call it. We call by nation and anything will spade. Max value against ace. Any other jack. Not against the flush though. That's tough. Shit.